we is live.
Hi everyone.
Hi. There's people that I need to talk to on the chat. Hi, people on the chats. How are you? Post what time your stream is tomorrow, so I can go check it out.
And so we can host you.
Yeah.
Yes,
we can do that too.
Love.
Hi everybody.
Much love.
South by was
Fucking phenomenal.
You
1 minute.
Ah!
1 fucking minute. God damn. 1 minute. Hi. I love you guys.
We didn't cuss.
We didn't fucking cuss.
Not one.
Not one goddamn time.
We would never fucking cuss.
There we go.
Doesn't happen, break a penis.
Brick a dick. Welcome to Divine and Conqueror's Hogwarts Prep. This is our D&D 5th edition Harry Potter themed game. This is everyone here's first D&D game, so if you're new to D&D or if you love the Harry Potter universe, cool. This campaign is set in the 1940s, so it's currently 1942. And yeah, I am Jesus, the Dungeon Master. And let's introduce ourselves. Here we have...
I'm always first.
Yeah, I know. I set it up that way on the
On
board.
the thing. Smartest goes first. Okay.
Hey.
Does she have the highest in?
Yeah, 19
Yeah, I
inch.
do.
Oh,
yeah.
well then.
19
Alright, yeah,
fucking
Smart
that makes
girl.
sense then.
Making Einstein run for his money.
Yeah. I'm Stephanie. I play Sonya.
Yes, you are.
I can read your fortune. I read your future. I can do
The
something.
feature as well? Or the feature?
Both.
As long as it's written down,
You
she
have
can read
beautiful
it.
features.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm Josh. I play Jericho, and he's a rogue werewolf.
Yeah.
In Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff.
Puffs.
Hufflepuff?
And I'm Justin. I play Osiris, and I am back this week.
Yeah.
Woo!
I'm so sorry you
That's
went
it,
first.
only hanging.
I didn't notice it
I'm
first.
so sorry that your band went first, but can we still vote?
For what?
Your band?
Oh, it wasn't anything
That
like
different
that. They
show.
had like 3 judges there and like stuff, but
Yeah, I'm sorry.
just to be salty, the 2 bands right in the middle won.
Yeah.
Because
No.
they had the
No,
proper
Envy the Dead
spot.
deserved it.
Envy the Dead is a, yeah.
Epic Death was okay, but like
Yeah.
they just.
I remember and you were like, this band might need a vocalist. Envy the Dead, I don't think.
You
that-
should.
So you're telling me you should
I
have
should've.
changed your
They're
name
all-
to Maedra?
Daedra.
I could have been.
Should
I could have been
Daedra.
in Germany by now.
Have
That's
been.
pretty much what he said.
Right?
Should have been Daedra.
I should have been Daedra.
What's going on, guys? I'm Ryan. I'll be playing Ferris, a light domain cleric in Slytherin with an addiction to very spicy pickles.
That is true. Very true.
Is that true? I'm making it canon, boys.
Hi, I'm Jess. I play. I had to think about that.
See?
I'm
Yeah,
Jess.
it's
I
hard.
play Neff.
hard.
I am
It's
a
hard.
barbarian Hufflepuff who likes to smash things with her malt.
Hi, I'm Lee, and I play Bones, and I'm a sorceress in Gryffindor, and I have some wild magics.
Ooh. Oh, yes. Before I forget, on the left side, that took me a second to do. On the left side, all our stats are on there. But because we're very custom and homebrew, if something is tweaked or different, go to the notes section. I think. Notice
Did you
you go
fix
to
it?
other, and you should be able to see all the fixes. No, because I'm not going to pay $2 per spell. Not yet. Unless you sponsor me, D&D Beyond.
Hello. We're so lovely.
We're so fucking low on your
Everybody
goddamn
wants to
views.
adore.
Yeah. Alright, let's roll that intro.
Roll it.
Roll
Oh, yes.
That's how she
Now-
really hates me.
Yeah.
Forgot.
Hi, guys. We forgot. Our
Yeah, we
intro's like
recorded.
12 seconds long.
All 3 years a year
But-
together.
So, not speaking about people behind their backs,
No, never.
let's recap real quick. Should have had this open before. I need it.
Yes, you did.
Doing it live.
Doing a lot. So, last game, you guys decided on where to go. you're going to head to the high mountains in good old Scotland to retrieve whatever magic item it is from the page that you stole from that one guy.
Very specific.
Very specific magic item that apparently destroys the undead. Very legendary weapon, sought by the 5th religion, made by the 1st, whatever the fuck that means to you guys. But you guys headed on your way, but before you need to get some supplies. In the midst of you getting supplies, there was a couple of auras that were investigating and interrogating Thomas, your local friend at the Magic Arcana. Or the Wizware is the name of his shop. The Arcanic shop. And in there, someone was spotted. And a slight pursuit ensued afterwards. The party was split. You ran to the woods. People hid in alleys. Before you were caught, Bones casted darkness and kind of terrified the town a little bit, since the night before there was that spell called before ghosts started attacking. So there was more conflict that you guys were unfortunately involved in. While everyone was just buying coats for the winter, just casually trying them on, as one of your friends was almost kidnapped by a couple of auras. Within minutes or so, 4 more came in, so there were 6 auras looking throughout the city, searching for you guys. You managed to buy barely just enough food to survive the next couple of days by slightly extending the number a little bit more. You guys headed off towards the north part in the woods. You guys managed to get lost a little bit, but not terribly out of the way. You did find a couple of holes and a couple of pitch traps that, spiked hole traps in the middle of the woods that were there by design to lure people into a false insecurity at an abandoned tent. You destroyed them all. Carefully made sure not to burn down the forest, but you destroyed them all.
The forest fucking deserved it, okay?
Hey! We're smoky up in here, okay?
You guys
We're
were
forest fires, bitch.
debating
Light domain,
what to
bro.
do just in case of a split up, having code words made up.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That was important.
That I have already forgotten.
Yeah, me too.
That's all you-
Mushroom, danger and injury. Biscuit was hide.
And butterbeer.
Butterbeer was meet up. And we have buddy teams now.
Yeah,
Caster
everyone's
and
a team.
melee.
Just in case you don't remember, you
Battle
guys are
buddy?
a team, they're a team, they're a team.
Okay, I'm
So,
All of us.
Yeah.
We did table order, so
Yeah.
battle buddies, battle buddies.
and then battle buddies.
Battle buddies.
And you guys were trying to figure out what to do, since very soon the full moon will be out, and you're currently traveling with the werewolf. Well, before you could fully discuss what was happening, because people were taking their sweet time to figure that out, there was a fight that ensued. A couple of drunken men had 4 kids in a pit, and they all had bite marks that you identified as werewolf bitings. And as the full moon came, they all transformed. Some of the kids ate each other, some of the wolves fought against each other. You guys finished off what you could, knocking the only surviving child out. Well, no, one did
One
survive,
ran away.
but ran away. So, we're going to start at the end of that conflict. All 3 werewolves are dead. Sorry, let me rephrase that. All 3 adult werewolves are dead. There is one that ran off, or a child at least that ran off, and a unconscious juvenile wolf in the middle of this pit that you guys are currently in. So, with that,
Do they transform back into human form when they die?
well, this kid is knocked out, and he is currently hairy and wolfy.
With the dead ones.
They were.
No, they're still wolves.
Okay. I was just
They would
curious.
still be wolves. Because it's a disease. Wow, I feel offended.
That wasn't me.
Oh, that's
That was
good.
you.
I feel
So I don't have a lock code. Literally, just press the button on the back.
just in case anyone has
That one. now just slide in.
And then
Yes, they-
I have a question
just
about
volume
message.
all the way
Message
down.
is a cantrip, right?
message is a cantrip.
So
No, you're good.
whenever you're doing that, you could like keep doing it over and over again. So you
Theoretically,
don't
yeah.
technically have a 25-word limit.
It's per message.
Yeah.
I have 25 words to send to you. You have 25 words to send to
Or
me.
you could be
before.
like, hey, recast. What's up?
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
Not
true.
much, right?
But usually, I feel
Yeah.
like that takes so much time away from what everybody else is trying to do because message is secondary. But I am listening.
Yeah. I was just, like, if it's not like super like on there, like we can like kind of like do it like that, so we can get like the
Yeah.
like you're not limited.
Well, and that's why we thought the code words, because we already got tracked once. Well, we felt the tug of a message once, somebody trying to see what was going on, intercept, and then we felt them try to come back to us once, like GPS locate. So I'm very wary for you guys. Don't screw it up. I won't do that.
I understand.
So the moon is still up. If I recall correctly, there's still a little werewolf up, and very feral, very bloodthirsty, claws extended, fangs out.
Who's like near him
The party,
as a whole?
as a whole, technically,
But
there's a
nobody's like
couple of
closer.
There's not a single individual that is closest. No. So, what do you do?
Sonya and Bones were on the hill, right?
Yeah, we were on the hill.
I'm in the bodies.
All right. You see a full-fledged werewolf going and looting bodies.
That's
Roll
our
me
road.
investigation. So everyone that has attended classes at Hogwarts,
That's what you get.
what did you get? Actually, everyone rolled perception. Everybody rolled perception except for you. What did you get total? 5? Okay.
Damn
Natural
it.
20.
Natural
Natural
20.
20. Was it perception?
Nat 1.
Three
Someone had to
natural
offset
20s?
it.
Okay.
You got nat 1?
Yeah, I got a nat 1.
11.
Of course, because you got plus 10 in it.
Yeah.
2 natural 1s, 3 natural 20s.
Plus some others. Do you need the other?
No,
That's
it's
weird.
fine.
Oh, I mean, like, with the buff, it's like a
Yeah.
5.
So,
but
you, Ferris.
I see fuck all.
No, you do see something very important.
What?
Yeah, you do.
With a 5?
You see currently Jericho jump into the pit where Neff is and the child is unconscious and start ripping into the dead werewolves. And you're and fingers start disappearing and you see him hunched over. It looks like he's eating the dead werewolf.
I know it's Jericho, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I must.
And everyone sees him putting his fingers in the grunting as he can't tears open the pants. Amongst them, there are 2 pounds and 3 pennies.
2 pounds and 3 pennies.
That's all the money they have on them.
British currency.
If you want to write that down, you can.
That's enough to buy some tea.
And I'm like nearby.
No,
us.
we can get
Yeah,
bread.
and you can see that
Fine.
everyone that has, again, to reiterate, whatever lore you can come up with from the Muggle world about werewolves, that's what you think. Silver bullets instantly killed them. They transform in the middle of the moonlight, and they're contagious, for sure. But you 4 have always been told and understand, and from what you just saw, werewolves cannot distinguish friend from foe. They are mindless, they eat, they are bloodthirsty. Him searching and looting is completely against what everything you've been taught from
Yeah.
Wolf.
He's going to dead meat
Yeah.
and not live.
I'm gonna be like,
Well,
can you understand me?
lift you up.
I'd be like, all right.
Was that even a gesture?
So, can I have my fucking sword back, please?
Can you talk?
And he talks like.
And
a
he's
normal-
talking.
Nice.
You have never
I could have said
heard
something.
or known of a
That's
werewolf
addressed at
talk.
me. I'm gonna pull out the sword and just. You want it?
Oh, yes.
You
yes.
want it?
You throw it, I'm gonna throw you.
No!
Go get. No, I'm kidding. Here you go.
Alright, you got your
Silver and lane
silvered
sword.
lane short sword back.
I have a control all the time. I was just fucking with y'all.
Aww.
You don't know why they're so
What?
upset about it.
What are we gonna do
Wow.
with this kid?
He's a full-fledged wolf right
I
now.
mean, this wolf pup.
They're gonna.
I'm gonna walk over to the kid and look to see if he's injured.
Oh no,
Um,
he is.
yeah, he, roll me an investigation.
Okay.
Just to, like,
He got
identify
clocked
what
up.
If this
injury.
is another fucking 1, I swear. That is a nat 20. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I know that happened. Plus 1. That's 21.
Are you skilled in medicine?
I believe so. Yes, I am.
Roll me a medicine check.
Oh, wow, you're making me re-roll this. Alright.
No.
It's, 17.
Okay. He looks completely destroyed. He's breathing. He has a lot of wounds on him, bleeding all over the place. He looks like a bloodbath. As you touch him, he's burning up too. You're looking at the wounds are like starting to heal over, and you found that's probably just the magical quality of the lichen. That's a property that they would have. So like he will recover from this. But what's kind of not upsetting,
Off-putting?
yes, off-putting is he's burning up and it's getting hotter and hotter and hotter, and he's sweating profusely. Dogs don't sweat.
Yeah, I know they can't. That's what
He's sweating profusely.
Hmm.
As you are putting your hands on him, just basic things, reading pulses, seeing he's hyperventilating, his heart rate is through the roof, like rabbits on crack. You get the impulse that he's about to have a convulsion, he's about to have a seizure, something is going to happen. His heart cannot take this.
I wonder if Yonder would do anything.
And so he does. He starts convulsing.
Alright,
He
cool.
starts-
So what are you seeing, Ferris?
This dude's having a full-blown goddamn seizure.
Does Jericho?
I go to restrain the kid so he doesn't.
Okay, you put your hands on him. I believe your rate is still technically there for a couple of seconds long, so you like hold him, and then so your concern over the child starts coming through. Your rage goes slightly subsides, and he's pretty strong for a kid, especially in his wolf form. Okay, you guys are pinning him down, and by the time that Ferris extends his wand out, figures out what spell you want to use to cure him.
We're going with Healing Word.
Okay.
So that's if I can keep from juggling all of my sheets simultaneously. 1d4 plus spellcasting ability modifier, which is, I believe, 5. Yeah.
Right, roll.
1d4 plus 5. Let's see if this does anything. That's a 2, 7.
7. So as you cast that, you feel that he goes slightly cold, normal cold, but he's still sweating. All the wounds completely heal up. He's still bloody, like his fur's still red, but he has no wounds on him, and he's continuously convulsing. And now he's starting to foam from the mouth, and you guys are barely hanging on him. And he starts spazzing out until he stops moving. And he's still burning up, but you don't feel a pulse. And you guys are holding him. You guys also start feeling as bones start breaking inside of him. And it looks like they're transforming back or staying or elongating, but his body's being completely destroyed and matted from the inside.
Well, I'm going to back up then.
Yeah.
One click go and back up. Because I can't do nothing about that.
I mean,
No pulse?
Jericho, we can talk to you, right?
No
so
pulse.
is this? Do you know anything about what's happening?
You can roll an Arcana check or a history if you choose to.
Anybody else or just?
Anyone that's seeing this.
Healing Word was a spell slot.
I don't know that much.
Yeah. That's
your roll
not right.
should have been 20.
What?
You only rolled added 1 instead of 4 from your
On
History.
wisdom.
history. Okay.
You have plus 4 wisdom. No.
Oh, I didn't do it.
Okay.
I know.
Did you roll?
14.
19.
You said you had 7.
19
For
on
history.
Okay.
That was a
I did a 4.
On history?
Yeah,
You're
on Arcana.
Right.
Let's
Just
say.
so you know. If you do
I
it
got
full
nothing.
time.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can do Arcana real quick.
That's
Why
what
did
you
I
rolled.
add +1 there? Oh, because I was still looking at investigation. I'm gonna do it.
22.
I was just making sure you
Arcana.
haven't been doing that.
From what you guys on history, there is slight misconceptions on a lot of the Muggle world on werewolves. A lot of things that they don't get right. It's because obviously they have encountered them. That's why they have tales of them. But they're always slightly wrong because there's never been a Muggle who has lived from seeing a wolf. For sure. And from your knowledge, history, right? You would know that there's never been a documentation, even though the werewolf records aren't completely trusted or correct, a muggle being a wolf. And from your expertise in Arcana, with that 22, you would know that probably the reason for that is because muggles don't have innate magic in them, which this disease is magical, and thus, if infected, they just die.
So anyone who's turned into a werewolf isn't intentionally a muggle?
If you are a muggle and you are bitten, you will die from the disease.
Okay.
From what you guys can gather.
I'm just looking down like, it looks bad.
You roll my perception.
6. It looks bad.
Looks bad. But there's something about the kid that just doesn't quite.
It's a wolf, right?
Yeah, it's a werewolf, but there's something about the clothing.
Oh, he's still wearing clothes. I figured
It's like torn. You just can't pinpoint. There's something about his clothes.
Screw it, I'm gonna try this. Hop on his chest.
Okay.
Hands to chest. Spare the dying.
Okay.
We're gonna try it.
Alright. So he comes back with 20.
You touch a living creature that has 0 hit points, the creature becomes stable.
Okay.
This spell has no effect on undead or constructs.
Okay. So, as you cast this spell, it's been less than a minute or so. You focus all your energy, get the materials that you need, put your wand right at his chest, and then just
materials.
the pulse goes on to him, and you feel that like kind of the electroshock that wakes someone up, but with your wand just, and then eventually it does come to, and then you hear a scream of anguish, and his teeth flare out, his claws extend, and you hear, and then he starts foaming and bleeding from the eyes, convulses again, and then passes out. And then you
Well,
you
shit.
feel a pulse and no pulse.
I want to pick up the
I don't think that
like a
you
piece
should,
of clothing if it's on the ground or whatever it is, like to look at it closer.
I don't think we should continue trying to help this
What's
kid. He's hurt too much.
Investigation. 100%.
Is he alive currently?
You brought him back, and then he died.
19.
Okay, so I don't have to snap his neck to put him out of his misery. Okay, that's fine.
19.
Mm-hmm.
The clothing looks weathered, wet. There's some like not smog. Stains from chimneys. There's the smell of sewer on the clothes. This kid was an orphan, for sure. This kid's been on the streets. And then you look at everyone else's clothing, they all look similar. They must have gotten their clothing from the same location, same donation center. Yeah, they look very familiar to you. Maybe not by face, but definitely by clothes. It's because you can't really distinguish the faces right now.
I'm just gonna like inside myself resonate with it.
Okay.
Look all sad.
I'm gonna look all say, I guess.
What do you guys think about the kid that ran off? Because if he's in the same situation, then he
There's
probably
nothing we
didn't
can
get
do
very
for him if
far.
he's in the same
You know,
situation.
Can I track him down, see how far he went?
Sure. For me, that's survival.
It's not 20.
God, there's been like 6 of those this
Yeah,
game. They're not even like.
Just wait till we get into combat.
Wait, you stay in for later, guys.
Right.
You can easily pick up on the scent. You start running on all fours, and then eventually start running in upright, and then the bending between bushes
I'll
faster
follow.
for you. Do you guys follow, or just Osiris and Jericho?
I'm gonna stay and I'm gonna start trying to bury them. I
Yeah.
guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna run back, track the way we came, and go get the tent real quick, and then come back to the party.
Gosh,
Wait,
look
don't
to
go.
Nev.
How far back is the tent?
It was not far at all.
Not very. You can
See
follow
it?
the tracks. It's bright red. Yeah, you'll be able to see it soon enough.
No, I mean, but like from where we are, I could almost see
No,
it, or
but
too far.
soon you will be able to. Yeah. Are you?
I'm gonna look to Neff and be like, why bury them when they could be found if they're buried? Like, why not just cremate them instead?
Because I don't have fire.
So you're saying is,
As they're doing that,
you need fire.
you chase after the tracking.
Dude, I'm just sad.
You're able to follow it pretty easy, breaking branches here and there, blood lining against a tree or bushes, until you guys stop seeing tracks and you just see a kid looks completely matted and twisted in a fetal position with a slight puddle of blood just starting to emanate from his body.
When he's in kid form?
Yeah. Wolf. Actually, he looks like he's in between more kid than wolf.
He's going to.
Well, you tried.
We tried.
As you guys are catching bodies on fire.
I guess I'm gonna.
I want
There is
my
a pit.
battle
There's a
buddy to
15-foot
come with
pit.
me for the tent.
I want to
Oh.
search the body, see if there's anything relevant.
For what?
Roll me an
I want my
investigation.
battle buddy to come with me for
Yeah.
the tent.
Yeah.
Because you can't catch him on fire.
19.
No, I can't.
Me?
The only thing you find no money on them, clothing pretty much the same. The only thing that you would find on him, it would be a ticket book of groceries. So like you can't just buy groceries, whatever groceries you want. Everything has to be rationed, so you have ticket books. So this is a ticket book for next week's groceries. What you are allowed to buy if you have the money for it.
Alright. Well,
And
I'll take
when
that.
you look at it, it looks forged.
I'll still take it, and I'll be like, I'll try to put this to good use. And then
You
like,
you notice that it's
close his eyes.
forged for sure because like the amount of candy is like tripled. But yeah, you have it in your pocket if you want to put it in your inventory. Then you cover the eyes.
I'm gonna take his body back.
Okay.
Yeah, I was about to tell Bones just to send a message to them, being like, please bring
Yeah,
his body
that's
back.
Okay. As you get that message and you look already on it, you guys kind of meet up around the similar time at which you get the tent rolled up. The bodies are bare. Are you burying them or are you putting them in the pot? In the pit?
Lay them in the pit, side by side, and I'm just gonna ignite them.
Okay.
Is there any like herbs like nearby, like that can help maybe like purify them or something? Like some sage.
Roll
or
me
something?
I'm
investigation.
gonna aid her.
Yes.
and while they're all doing this, I'm gonna just be kind of like
Oh,
ranting.
17 was
I'm gonna basically be like, and they say that like the Muggles are coming and hunting them, yet they're going and doing this to the kids of like
17 and
the
19
town.
was-
You
Like I'm mad.
yeah, I would be too. What'd you get?
I guess I'd respond to your rant and be like, why would they bite someone that they know wouldn't survive the transformation?
I did not.
You guys do the as you do
30 to investigate.
nothing to that would be magically purifying. You do find the closest thing you would find in this would be some wheats that, if you really want to use like pseudo science and pseudo magic, it's for purification, but it just smells nice and it's piney.
I'm just gonna get him and just kind of put him
Yeah.
on the fire.
Okay.
Just kind of purify it.
Mask
Correct.
scent. Smart move.
Yeah.
You do notice that there is probably 15 just empty bottles that smell of beer that were where they were watching them.
And then while I'm fuming and everything, I'm just gonna be mad, and then I'm gonna go up like the highest tree and just look out for movement.
Okay. Roll perception.
And I'm gonna scout.
Also perception.
16.
Okay.
16.
On the ground, as you're searching Jericho, you don't see, hear, or smell anyone coming near you. After the calm, a little bit of the, especially how quiet it is, the city noise, a car or two, you hear it from far off, but you don't see the city. Being high up in the tree, you can see the lights. You can see where the city is split into two, where the river goes in the middle. You see a boat starting to be docked. You hear the slight hustle and bustle, as most things do close at night. The lights turning on or turning off in individual houses, and then when you look into the forest, other than you and the natural critters that just live there, it's empty. Do you guys want to do?
I'll come down the tree and go over to people and be like, well, we definitely can't go into town with this guy.
We're gonna have to wait till the
We'll have to
morning,
wait
so
until
might
the
as well
morning
get
for
the
that.
tent set up again.
Yeah.
Don't full moons last for like 3 nights?
Not in the morning.
Well, yeah.
In the morning. For the purposes of the curse, it is a specific night when the equilibrium is off,
Gotcha.
and that's what triggers this
So
transformation.
tomorrow night,
He'll be fine.
totally fine.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And you usually notice just because of the day of, you're either extra cranky or you're really hungry and you crave iron, or you're just extra itchy. You're extra wolfy. Your body can sense it. If you have something like, let's say, usually eggs don't suit you very well. If you have it that day, you vomit immediately. Like your body's extra heightened, extra sensitive. So like you know when the day is.
Okay.
And he only just turned a short while ago.
Yeah, it's been
so,
like after everything's been happening, I would say it's probably been about 2 hours.
So we have a whole night still.
Yeah. And to people's curiosity, when the clouds go over the moon, he's still in wolf form.
Gotcha.
When he goes into the tent, he's still in wolf form.
I sleep outside.
And when I say wolf form, I mean werewolf form. He's not a physical wolf, because
Yeah,
that could be distinction.
As we're kind of getting ready to go to bed, I'm going to go up to Osiris and kind of pull him aside for a second. And I'm just going to say, hey, dude, I'm really sorry that happened to those kids. And I wish we could have done something to help them more.
Well, unfortunately, we couldn't do anything, but I probably won't be able to sleep tonight.
Yeah,
So-
I don't think I will either.
I'm thinking that maybe we should check out the town and see where we can go. Maybe if me and you want to go check that
You
out.
want to go scout?
Yeah,
You sure you don't want to have a caster with you guys?
whoever wants to go, but small party instead of large party.
Okay,
But y'all definitely shouldn't camp here in the middle of a bloodbath.
I agree. We should figure out a different area.
But
Can
maybe
we
closer
camp
to
up on
town.
the higher ground?
How far
on the
away are
wall?
we from town?
A couple hours walk.
Okay, so
So we could technically get
we could go
closer.
about-
You can reach town tonight if you wanted to. That's totally doable.
I'd say we get to about 30 minutes from town,
Yeah,
and then 2 of us can go and
Okay.
scout around and see what we see.
sounds good.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
I'm
that
in
sounds
favor
good.
of this.
Yes, me too. And we have rations in our dungeon.
You
pack, right?
have
that we haven't used yet.
in your the ration that you guys bought for the party ended that morning. So why some might be slightly hungry, especially you probably for sure. When this is over, you're gonna be starving. You do have personal rations that you guys can use if you need to.
And I have biscuits.
And biscuits, obviously, of course.
Just
Biscuits.
as we're traveling, can I just look out for
Yeah.
any kind of wildlife? And then
I was just gonna look to the bloodthirsty apex predator over here and be like, Jericho.
I don't want to
Chase
eat
down
anything
some
that
grub.
he bites.
Oh yeah, you're
personally.
right. You're right.
He doesn't really act like a normal werewolf.
But I mean, if
I
what happens to
could.
those kids goes into me,
We could do detect poison, right?
Would that even detect, like...
I trust...
Can I
I've
look
done...
in my
it's
book to
detect
see
poison
if
and
that's a thing?
disease.
Disease,
Yes.
yes.
You detected the disease.
I've gone plenty of nights without eating, so I can go another day.
I don't blame you for being hesitant, but...
Plus, I'm not like that hungry after everything.
Yeah.
You did see a kid get split in two.
Yeah.
It's an average Tuesday. What are you
Oh.
Best day ever.
Okay.
Considering we're kids, it's got to be a little.
They remind me a lot of where I came from.
Some of us are kids.
So.
You're 36 over here.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, looks are only skin deep.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm
they
a
are
baby
skin.
inside.
They're literally what the skin looks like. Yeah, that's true. Bone structure, I guess. Yeah, sure. So, you guys gonna move forward?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So yes to hunting or no to hunting?
I mean, if I see something, if I don't, then I'm not good. I'm not going out of my way.
Okay. So what's your passive perception?
13.
Okay. Do you see something? From that, the only thing that you will be able to see going closer to the city would probably be some hares running around. Just some rodent here
Yeah.
and there.
I mean, I'll try to shoot one of them with like my longbow.
Roll me the hit.
Uh, 17.
That hits. Roll me damage. It's a D10.
That's a 10.
No, not that one.
That was
There we go.
Yeah.
It's only been a week.
6.
Total?
Yep.
Okay. So you see Osiris slightly stop. And yeah, Six will do it.
Poor Bun.
Don't you dare
Bun
shake that.
goes right through.
And then I'm like, for whoever wants it, I just leave it. If
It-
somebody
it-
picks it up, they pick it
It
up.
struggles for a second or two and then just.
And I keep going.
There's a rabbit. If anyone wants to add it to their inventory, they may.
I'll grab it.
Are
Okay.
you going with them? Or are you staying if I wasn't sure?
We're all going towards the town.
Yeah.
Right. But I mean, are you going to scout with him? As
I don't know. We're gonna figure that out when we get closer.
We'll get there when we get
I'm just
there.
gonna be like
I don't
scouting
know if that was
around.
already the
Just,
plan.
you know,
Okay.
we go
From
for any more werewolves?
yeah.
Or-
What's your perception passive? 16. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, cool. You don't feel a presence of it, and not that you have like a 1-to-1 ratio or like you have spidey sense or anything like that, but you're on high alert right now, and focusing on wolves. The most threatening thing you've seen so far, since your passive perception is slightly higher than Osiris's, is like a fox run in the opposite direction from where you're going. Like you startled its hunting ground and then it ran off. Just because, noise and big creatures moving. That is the most threatening thing you've seen so far. So you guys pretty much get to where you are. Slightly tired for those that been up all day. Are you going to set up the tent since you're the one that has it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you set up the tent, say the command word, there is the couch, the 2 beds, the table with the 4 chairs that instantly get set up inside, and enough room for all of you guys to be in there. As long as you don't add any extra furniture, nothing gets kicked out. What do you guys do? Tent is set, since it literally takes 1 word to set it up.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty easy to do.
So who wants to go and scout the town?
I'll go for sure.
I feel like the
I like
people that are the quietest should go.
Not
Someone's
this guy.
got-
Yeah.
I can't.
I was gonna
still.
say he can be quiet, but
This
he's
is
a
just a
wolf right
look.
now.
This
So
is just a look.
I'm
I can
not
still
really
do
good
it.
at
Always
it,
can do
but-
it.
I'm not really that quiet, but I mean, am I gonna run into trouble? I don't know.
aren't you still slightly raging? No, you're.
No,
I'll
it's
calm
all,
down
it's all
now.
done.
Okay, good.
Whale. Whoever, if anybody does, you don't have to go with me. I'm pretty sneaky
No,
by
we want to
myself.
make sure we have our buddies.
Fucking battle buddy system, bro.
Yeah,
So,
I
I mean,
think
you're
I
my
think it's
battle buddy,
wise.
so you can come.
Okay.
But I mean, I did offer it to Neff first, so it's up to her if she wants to go.
Regardless, whoever's going, I'm going to be messaging you every few minutes and find out if you're
Well,
okay.
you
So
also
just
need sleep too.
Yeah.
yeah, no, I know. So I'm hoping you won't be gone all night.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go with him. Let's do this.
Hey,
I'll
I'm
go.
calm now.
Why don't we 3 go?
So you 3 will go.
Okay, so you guys remember words, right? Mushroom, somebody's
Yes, I have
hurt,
'em.
we're in danger, we need you guys. Biscuits, somebody's after you, hide. And butter, beer, we're gonna meet up.
And I'm just like, yeah. Like, I'm not paying attention to
Yeah.
it. I'm just like, whatever.
Somebody in
Yeah.
your party will.
You hear me start repeating under my breath: mushroom, biscuit, butterbeer, mushroom, biscuit, butterbeer, mushroom. Shit.
So you flashcards now.
I'm kind of oddly quiet.
Okay. You guys set up tents. What specifically are you guys looking for, or just generally checking out the town?
Well, 1, just dangerous things around. 2, to see if there's like guards that are in town. 3, a place to stay for the next day.
Okay.
And also just like
General
anything
store.
out of the ordinary, like things that would relate specifically to what just happened, because I want to fix that problem so it doesn't happen to anybody else.
Okay. All right. As you guys are approaching the town, I need all of you to roll me a perception to see what we have.
While they're doing that, can
I'm
I
not.
21.
work with Sonya and we have all the, I'm assuming we have all the animals, everybody left their pets in the tent.
Yeah.
No, my bread's in my pocket.
Okay, feed them and make sure that they're
Okay.
healthy.
I just want to kind of like start a fire outside the tent and just kind of like.
Oh,
Guys-
I'm gonna leave the hair back with them.
Okay.
I was leaving
So-
my that with
Okay.
them.
So they can
And,
cook it
I'll be in the woods, and anybody needs me.
in
So-
woods. Out in the woods.
I just wanted to like mutter to myself to kind of reflect on like my vision and how it perceived and everything.
I had 21 by the way.
Okay.
10.
I had a natural 20.
What was the score specifically? I do
22.
22.
Jeez, what was the succeed?
Do I finally get a freaking post-it note?
Nope.
Sometimes post-it notes aren't what you want.
I
Yo,
know.
yeah, I can confirm that.
I know, but
I can hard fucking confirm that.
But I want one.
So, as you guys are arriving into town, the first thing you guys see is a couple of carts being held by horses being put up for the night, going into a stable like at the far edge of town. As you kind of go around, you see that really the only things that are open are pubs. As form of like guards, you'll see a couple police officers here and there.
But it's not like
It's
not like military occupied.
No, you do see heavily the aftermath of war though. A lot of buildings collapsed. You see a lot of people sleeping on the streets. A lot of people have boarded up windows, and you see as you go into different parts of the city, a lot of the clothes are just being like hung out just to dry. A lot of kids out on the streets too.
It's not winter now, right?
It's ending, but it's still cold. Like it's that transition period into spring. It's as far as lounging, you do find a hotel that has like a little tiny bar in the beginning and at the front, and a restaurant as well that has occupants. It says open. You see people like littered outside, and you guys gather that if they have money to stay here for the night, that means they have money to give me. As you're going down, you see that Glasgow is there's a major waterway. It kind of divides the city a little bit, and the closer you get to the water is where like the industrial meets like the downtown. So factory workers meets business meets the poor. Like the cluster is all there, and you see some ships being docked as well. A lot of people at night working, but mostly quiet. So, The only thing that would be open would be 3 different locations, hotels, one way out of your price range. Actually, technically, the cheapest one would be, if I can read this exactly. The cheapest that you'll find, and it looks like a shack. They're a completely narrow, tall building. You also see that, like, on the 4th floor, one of the rooms has a hole. Viewing the outside, you can see a guy sleeping in there. Like, as soon as you get nearby, the rats and roaches crawl through. Like, this place looks like a disaster. And it is £5 per night.
And like our gold is worthless right here. Like, have we passed?
You
anybody
would know
up?
that you've never seen gold in your life, living on the streets until a couple of months ago. Almost.
But if I ever did see gold, would I be excited about it, or would I just be like, "What is this?"
From you, if someone were to hand you a gold piece, you would think they're shitting you. Why would you give me gold? Like, we have coupons to try to buy bread, and I can only buy a specific amount of pounds per bread, a specific amount of sugar a week, depending on how big my family is. Why are you giving me gold? This has to be a trick.
So, like, it would be considered a good or a bad thing. Like, I'm not sure what you mean. Like,
you don't think people will accept it, or if they do,
or silver. Again, it's not currency to them, but they could trade it for something, right?
Your best guess is going to a bank.
I have a dumber idea.
That'll be your best guess.
I want to look for a pawn shop.
With your roll, you do not find one.
Well, damn.
Also, again, everything is closed. You find 3 locations and about like 10 pubs here. As you're searching, is there a specific thing that you wanted to look for?
General store.
To the general store? Yeah, you would find like a pharmacy meets, grocery store meets, little knickknacks here and there. Okay. Yeah, you'd find one. Coincidentally, it would be like 2 blocks away from the cheapest location too.
Okay.
Just because a lot of those establishments like to stick together. When you do notice Osiris and Neff, that there is a kid hauling ass away from you guys.
This
And
seems
intently
familiar.
looking behind at you and then running continuously. As you,
I don't see a fucking thing. Okay.
Dude,
do I notice anything about him, or like it's just a kid that's looking at us, or like it just
how old?
Looks like 8.
Okay.
8 or so.
Does it seem like he's like gonna tell on us? Does it seem like he's like can I not tell from this distance?
Motive.
I don't know what that is.
Wisdom check.
Natural 20.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And later be nothing.
We are fucked in combat, boys. Just saying.
Yes, we are.
Welcome back, Osiris. You roll like a beast.
You're looking at him and like, huh. Instinctually, you go for your pocket. And then he's running in a specific direction. You know that street. You know that alley.
Yeah, I bolt and go as fast as I can using
I'm
dashes.
grabbing Ferris and I'm running after him.
Oh shit.
You're just walking and then Neff. Oh, okay. All right. We are initiating chasing. So, child. Okay.
Initiating chasing.
Initiating
Do we have
chasing.
initiative?
Yeah, I need you 3 to roll me initiative.
Oh shit.
This is so cool.
Okay.
Don't kill the kid.
I wasn't planning on it.
Yeah, I'm messaging him going, how's it going?
15.
To Osiris.
Busy.
Can I do that while he's running?
Busy.
Nah, just a busy signal sent back.
Well, I did notice something was missing.
No, you just
Or-
saw
I just
With that 20, you like nothing's missing on me, but he stole something. What'd you get on
I'm like
initiative?
busy following the kid right now. Will hit me back up in 30 minutes.
Gotcha.
What
Roger,
did-
Roger.
What did you get on initiative?
11.
16.
Oh, I got 15.
I wrote
15.
Neff drag Ferris. I don't know if that's.
So the kid goes first.
So kid, and then me, and then so
Wait.
it's different. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
So the kid goes first. Then
He rolled
two got 15 up.
I got 16.
So then it's
Neff and
Neff,
Osiris.
Osiris, and then Ferris.
Gotcha.
Kind of a little, I guess, makes sense. So if that is the case, this is where you guys will be in that initiative. As the child will start here, and we're gonna see where this leads us because every street I don't know.
Oh,
Okay, cool. So with initiative sounded, the child will move his full speed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we go to the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As the kid is bolting as fast as he can. So, what do you do?
I am running after him. I'm going as fast
Am
as
I still
can.
being
as I
carried
possibly
by
can.
her?
No,
Or-
she
No.
dropped you, and then you see
Yeah.
that
Basically,
both
like-
her and Osiris kind of like push through the alley and are chasing
Yeah.
something. You have no idea what they're going after, but they're chasing something.
Gotcha.
I'm going.
So, just to let you guys know, while we're doing the chase, this is a actual chase, this is an encounter. There are no attacks of opportunity. I need you guys to get a physical die and count 3 plus your Constitution modifier before we start.
what do you mean by
That's
So,
that?
so what's your Con modifier? What is your Constitution modifier?
2.
2. So 3 plus 2 is 5. Get a die, put it on number 5. If you guys use a dash action at all, mark it down to a 4. And you can only dash up to 3 plus your Con modifier worth of round before you start feeling exhausted.
Is that including key?
No, that's a bonus action.
Okay.
So you can run, dash, key. That's totally fine.
Con is 1,
Okay.
so you'd be
Yeah.
on 4.
I know. I have it on 4.
If you want to do anything like a range attack or anything, you physically stop running and do that.
Okay.
If you want to tackle the person, you need to be in their physical spot to try to tackle them, grapple them, overrun them, push them over.
Okay.
So, with those new rules being added and hazards being introduced along the way, Neff, what do you do?
I'm running after him full speed.
Okay, so what's your full speed?
30.
30. 1, 2,
35.
3, 4, 5, 6. And then, are you using dash to move? Do it again?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right.
Osiris.
Then I will move my full speed of 40 and then use a key point and also the other one. So I should be able to move 120. Right?
Yeah, you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That chase scene was super slow. All right. I mean, it happened with the monk, so that makes sense. So just to be
I
dramatic.
mean, I just automatically catch up and like I don't have to do anything to grapple them or anything like that.
On your next round, you have to since you use key, points, bonus action, movement, and run. So yeah, you are on him, but you can't do anything else. Like this, these 6 seconds, you just are about to do this, and then we'll see what happens.
And before I leave, I just want to be like Ferris and be like, try to keep up.
It's funny because when he says that, he Naruto runs and then starts jumping off of corners,
Yeah.
and then and you're like, all right, and then
Now
Neff
you
is
hear
just-
me shout back, "Eat a dick!"
What do you do first?
I guess I'm running. I'm running towards them.
6. That is 2 movements if you wish to dash.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kid's turn. As he sees you, he says, "Fuck this," and continues running. 1, 2, 3. Where are we going? Ooh, where are we going? We're going this way. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Kid is slow.
Yeah. Okay. So who's next on the?
Me.
Neff.
I'm running.
Alright,
and I'm doing both action, bonus action, dash, whatever. I gotta do.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you using the dash action again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Roll me perception now.
Maybe I'd go that way, but then I might just end up going wrong.
Oh no! I got a 1.
Okay.
Okay, total it's 3.
3.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's in front of me.
No, you don't. You don't see anything.
Oh, shit.
He's slightly out of the map, and you guys hear.
Wait, what happened?
You hear boxes and wood crates falling.
I'm clumsy.
Osiris, what do you do?
I'm gonna run forward and use a key point, but leave my bonus action open if I can. I can do that right
5, 6. Your
He moves
Keep-
8.
8. Your key point is a box.
How do I get my third action then?
Movement. Use your action to dash, and then key point to dash again.
Okay, what I want to do is my movement and my key point and leave
Okay.
my action open.
And leave your action open. Okay. Run perception.
Ooh. 8.
8. Oh yeah. You have no idea where the kid is, and all of a sudden you see a whole bunch of boxes just blocking the road.
That's as far as I can go with both?
No, that's 1. But you see boxes here.
I want.
What do you wish to do?
Can I hop over them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1,
Because that's
2,
a dead
3,
end right there,
4.
right?
Yes, that is a dead end. I need you to roll me an acrobatics or athletics check to move over the boxes.
12.
12. What does that pass? As you're trying to climb over the boxes, you can push yourself up, and you are here for the remaining of the round, about to hop over the boxes, and you see the kid still running.
And can I, like, call out? I mean, because I haven't done... I guess that my action is trying to hop over, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That would have been an obstacle. If you would have passed it, you would have continued your movement.
Mm.
So, Ferris.
Okay. Oh, that's a roof. I thought that was a different path. Oh, it all goes only one direction.
Yeah, it should.
It's binary. Okay. Move as far as I can.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're catching up to Neff. You have no idea what's happening.
I'm gonna shout to Neff. What are we chasing?
A little bratty kid.
Oh. Well then. Carry on.
Since these are done, we're gonna scooty doody down this way. No one passed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
God, he's
Okay.
such a fast little brat.
Yeah.
She
Yep.
must be exhausted though. Hopefully. Maybe.
Yeah. He's running really similar to the only second you saw him before he completely vanished. He reminds you a lot of Osiris when he like moves and just fuck off everything to just get in one destination. Osiris, what do you do?
Oh, I'm gonna chase him for sure. So
Oh,
I'm
I
gonna
thought I
use
was-
my...
Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
Ned.
yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, apologize, Ned.
No worries. I'm gonna, as far as I can, move.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
She doesn't gotta go over the boxes?
Yes, you do. Sorry,
Sorry.
your face
No,
was
you're
in
I'm
the...
not trying to, like,
Yeah.
hinder you.
No, no.
I'm just saying I had to.
Yes. That's. I put the
Holy
chip out
shit,
for a
okay.
reason. And I completely fucked up.
That's a natural 19.
Breaks through the boxes. As the obstacle was completely demolished for everyone else, the box is just destroyed here.
That's what I'm up here.
Yep. Yeah.
Ferris, you hear another explosion or something. As you slightly, and then tumble just above, like, you didn't see Neff, Neff didn't see you, she just bull rushed through the obstacle. Osiris, what do you do? Unless there's something you want to say.
Stop! That's about it.
Okay.
And if I'm not mistaken, I can move up to the kid with my movement and a key.
I'm gonna react to him going to
5,
move.
6, 7, 8. Key point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, you're there. What are your reaction?
Can I see Osiris as he starts moving? Or am I?
If you can, because it's all happening at the same time. When your turn starts, you saw him move away.
Shit. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I was gonna throw him the skull and be like, peg him with this, but.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, no.
But I'm gonna go to trip the kid.
Okay, roll me an athletics or acrobatics versus. That will be
16.
It was almost a 19, but then rolled to a 3.
Oh.
So that is a 6. So you're tripping him
Yeah.
as you try to grab him, but you just manage to put your foot in front of him, and then he falls and trips. Since he fell by 5 or more. So he is tripped. You still have a speech or something like that if you want to say anything.
And I'm gonna be like, "What are you running for?"
You hear, and you see a very familiar coin purse with someone that you know. Ferris, what do you do?
Foreshadowing. Move up as far as I can.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You, from this angle, you won't be able to see what's happening,
That's
but you
fine.
did hear.
Okay. So we're doing.
Okay.
I'm slow.
The kid's going to try to escape the grapple by using one of his actions. I need you to roll me another athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
16.
13.
Woo!
So he tries to move out and you just grab. Nope. And you have him pinned, or you can push him 5 feet up to you.
5 feet up.
You can push him if you want.
No.
Or you can have him pinned. Yeah, I'm sure you want to choose that, but just in case, that option is there. So yeah, he's
Put my
pinned.
foot on him or something.
Okay, Nev, it's your turn.
I'm
So you have your foot on him right now.
running after him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you see him. With that, you're gonna say anything or do anything?
Yeah. I'm gonna be like, hey, why the heck were you running from us? I'm actually being nice.
Okay. As Ferris gets there,
Out of breath because I have one dash action left.
Yeah.
I'm not exhausted, but I
you were
usually.
that close. And then you see, why were we? Fuck, it's like one person. Yes, the pouch, whatever you use to hold all your coins, he has it in his hand, clutching. As Osiris currently has his boot on him, and Neff is just towering over the kid.
I recognize that as my coin
That
purse.
is yours. That
Draw
is your-
bat.
No!
Do you just say draw now that you?
I am drawing the bat.
And then
As
I'm
you
gonna
see-
be like, I'll handle this.
I got him. And I just like push
I'll
him
be like,
back.
I'll
I'm like,
handle
"No."
this, and I take away the coin purse and toss it back to Ferris.
Yeah.
Catch it. Start
You-
putting bat away.
Okay. You would see that if he would have continued maybe 2 more blocks, you know where he's going. There is a sewer hole where all of the Omegas go to hide out.
And then I'm gonna like pick the kid up, like kind of dust him off, and be like,
Mhm.
let's keep going.
He looks at you. Where you want to go? I ain't going nowhere with yous.
That's all right. We can go check out the rest of the kids.
Very puzzled.
Is the alpha here?
No.
That's fine. I'll still like.
He throws like a 1-2, a very basic. Very defeated. He starts walking forward. Okay.
And I'll be like, y'all can come if y'all want.
I'm following.
Are we welcome wherever we're going?
You're with me. It'll be all right.
Okay.
Just making sure.
All right. So with that, what are you guys doing?
Can I check in with them? Has it's not obviously been 30 minutes.
while they're doing that.
Sure. Go get yourself a beer. That's fine. This took like a couple of minutes, maybe not
Yeah, and he said 30, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
respect his judge the situation, not
Oh,
pester him.
by the time you guys have been there, done all the things they need to do, yeah, about 30 minutes has passed by. Sorry. The chase itself did not last 30 minutes.
Okay.
So by the time you guys catch the kid, who are you messaging?
I want to message Osiris again. Because he seems like he was on a mission, so I just want to check with him. Kind of mission leader.
Okay.
Hey, Osiris, you okay?
Yeah, we caught the kid. Give me another hour.
Can you give me any more info?
Not yet.
Okay. Well, we're fine.
I don't have that much information to give you.
Okay. I'm just telling you, we're
We
fine.
ran through the town.
I am now glad you did not message me. I'd have been like, kid, money, fuck.
What are you doing currently?
Just roaming the forest around the camp.
Okay.
And I told the message to Sonya, who's with me.
Of course.
Obviously, I conveyed the message to her.
Okay. No, you seem pretty safe so far. No one's come at you or anything like that. As you guys keep walking down, you see there's a sewer hole. He goes over to a couple of boxes and pulls up this iron bar. Goes over, starts. He's having a little bit of trouble lifting it. He looks at you guys.
I'm helping him.
It's heavy. And you move it. You have no idea how he would have done it by himself. And there's this ladder going straight down. What do you guys do? As he's kind of looking at you, very puzzled.
Not me?
Yeah.
Oh,
You've never seen this kid before. He looks really young.
Mhm.
He looked 8 when you saw him, but he looks younger now. He looks maybe 6.
As we're going down, like, can I ask him about kids going missing or anything like that?
You 100% may ask him that. I see you guys are traveling now and you're going to the sewers. What do you mean kids gone missing? Who are you? How do you know so much stuff about things? She's kind of like walking down with a little flashlight.
We
Kinda
help
coming at-
people.
Why are you dressed funny?
Because I'm a funny person.
Is it dark in the sewers currently?
Yeah, minus his flashlight that he currently has.
Keep the magic stuff on the low.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was. Thank you for reading my mind, bud. Okay, we're good.
I saw you reaching for the skull.
I was thinking about it.
But yeah, I'm gonna be like, hey, we saw some kids that were kind of messed up out in the forest and stuff. So, but I come from a similar group like you are.
Never seen you around before.
Not around here, but
Oh, okay. There's other groups.
you'll
Kind
learn.
of stops a little bit. Also, like droplets of water kind of hit him as you guys keep going down. It looks like you're going towards a location that obviously it smells like sewer, and it starts feeling less and less and less of sewer, but more of heat, and just starts getting slightly hotter. The water stops flowing really and is just very, very still. You guys start traveling more, and you start seeing a person or two just walk by. Also, say code words here and there. Eyeing you. Are you guys wearing wizard robes?
I'm still currently in my winter gear.
Yeah, I'm in my
actually.
winter
I think
gear
all of us
too.
are.
Yeah. So, then that'll be fairly incognito. Eventually you start seeing houses out of cardboard and just like little sleeping quarters, and you guys soon discover that this is a place where a lot of kids go. This is their home. And just to drool the second map, as I place all your characters, the stairs heading downwards, Osiris, you being the lead. Let me draw a kid, and other kids are here. So there's about 30 children. And when I mean children, I mean anywhere between the ages of 5 to 18. Just around, a lot of them playing cards, some drawing books. You see 1 or 2 looking at some adult novelties that they shouldn't be looking at. 2 or 3 are legitimately doing some type of martial arts training, and the rest of them are just dead asleep.
as I go past the ones that are martial arts training, I want to like be like, no, do it like this, and just give like one pointer in as I walk by.
As he's like, oh,
Yeah.
that works well. As you recognize a lot of the people here, but one definitely stands out in particular, and it's a gentleman who also has the same very similar haircut to you, fairly older. You might even say more advanced before you left. As he's kind of just, you see that he's in a chair and behind him a couple of crates. Yeah. I thought you were pointing at the camera.
Oh no, I'm just thinking.
And he's kind of just falling asleep. Wakes up. Goes back to sleep.
I want to go like beside him, like while he's sleeping, and like kind of like startle him awake. But like,
you need to make
where,
an
like-
acrobatics check, or if you want to just step in the sewer water.
Ew.
oh, acrobat.
Booty.
That is a 11.
Sploosh.
Easy enough.
Never mind.
You hop over the 3-foot gap, and you go up right next to him. How are you gonna startle him? He's currently a sleepy sleep.
I like poke at both of his sides. Like,
Hint. Son of a bitch.
and I'm like, we'll like embrace, I guess we'll hug. I'll be like, hey, how have you been?
Bro hug.
And then I'll be like, it's been a long time, but here are two of my new friends.
As they're all the way in the corner.
And I will wave them over.
I just gotta jump a 3-foot gap.
I'm just gonna.
No big deal.
I'm just gonna hi wave. Hi. Hi.
Looks at you, waves. A lot of people look at you guys and wave.
Hi.
Are you gonna try to make it over, or are you gonna stay where you are?
Fuck it, I'm gonna try the jump.
Alright, on the athletics or acrobatics. I'm being kind to you.
Thanks.
Shoot me an athletics check.
Oh Jesus! How did I do that again? I got a natural 19 again.
Just kind of stretch over your leg.
Boom.
Not really that much of a deal.
19 after modifier.
As you both, let's say you guys are over here slightly, since there's enough room for everyone to just be there. So, as I get a little thing that I pre-wrote, because there's specific things that you can answer, saying that can't. Yeah.
Do I have a name for him?
Yeah, 2 point. Because he can get you from 1 point to the next point. 2 point. Yeah. Sorry, son of a bitch. Man, it's been so long. You had me worried. What have you been up to? It's been months. I thought you were gone with like the rest of the kids.
Yeah, no, I had to leave. Yeah, I didn't want to like put like the order over there in any kind of like danger or anything. So I mean,
What danger?
I mean, I had guards on my back and everything. So I mean,
Yeah.
I wanted to.
Yeah,
I didn't want to bring
policeman.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
As
I left and
kind of turns, not having his back near them, and like having his back against the water mostly.
We're cool, dude. We're cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
What's your name?
Oh,
I know.
sup, I'm Ferris.
I like the names.
Thank
2 point. Get you from point A to point B.
Very nice.
2 points.
I can
He
do
feels
it.
super proud of himself for that.
don't try to get him a third point.
Yeah, I'll get lost. So as he starts walking and kind of showing you here and there, introducing the new people. Yeah. So what's up? I thought you disappeared. There's been a couple of kids going here and there.
Yeah, we found some of them in the forest.
Yeah, and fucking weird. They keep disappearing in the full moon. Fucking creepy, if you ask me.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean,
That's
how many have gone missing?
16 or so. We lost Frankie and Bobby and Lizard, and we lost Froggy. We lost Froggy too.
Yeah,
And he starts mentioning everyone that most of them you would know. Yeah, man, Alpha's been acting all sorts of fuck. We started getting a lot more food, and he, as you guys end the walk, you see that he took you to like a cubby that has crates and stacks with like still hay in the bottom, like just looks like they've been taken off of trucks full of food, canned food, non-spoiled, non-perishable food. Just like they haven't been much stealing lately, but he's been all quiet and shit, and then he's gone now. Can't find him. People keep asking me how to lead, how to throw the hooks. Man, you know I can't throw hooks.
Well, I mean, I'm glad that you're here to step up, though, because if there's
I
nobody,
want to step up.
you gotta do what you gotta do. But you haven't seen Alpha in how long?
Ever since you were gone. Kind of thought you guys teamed up and left.
Nah, he didn't come with me. I wish he did.
Ain't that a bitch?
You know? Seems like all of our friends are disappearing.
Yeah.
But you got all this food how?
Well, Alpha kept bringing it over. I don't know. We didn't ask questions. Just food. Food's good. We thought he just had a cozy job.
Well, I see there's a lot of people down here, but do you think you have room for a few more?
Yeah. They can work.
They can put in
I
a
can
little
work.
work.
And then you see he starts laughing. They don't have to work. I don't care.
Well, there's these two, but I also have some other friends too.
Yeah. Neff and...
Though I gotta make sure the
Backwards,
lodgings are
but
to their
you got it backwards.
needs.
Wait, what?
Though I do have to make sure that the lodging is to their needs.
We got less rats in that corner.
That
Oh,
works.
soft on me?
They're not used to what we're used to.
Oh.
I think it's safe to say that they're not used to some of the stuff that we're used to either.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, you're right though.
But
all
have you
good.
have you noticed anything weird going around? Like anything that could point us in the direction to stop these disappearances?
No, we kind of... That's why we moved down here more. Just further from where we used to be. Just want to make sure no one's...
There's only the
Got
one
it.
entrance.
Well, there's several. But... Can you do?
True.
I say, next moon, we fucking stake it out. And we get these bastards.
Now that
I don't think that's smart. I'm just
I can
gonna
help
say.
with.
Okay, look, lady. You don't have to do this. It's not your home. Where are you from?
I'm from California, and you won't know where that is. I bet.
Yeah, it's from like
The
that.
States, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm from the States, yeah.
The U.S. of the.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
that area.
I'm from somewhere in England now.
So, but I'm gonna be like, I ended up at a school, and these are a couple of students who got
You
into
went
some
to school?
trouble.
You're all smart and stuff now.
Kind of.
We're trying
Not
to teach
really.
him some stuff.
Okay.
Not really. I did get some cool skills, and I got these.
Raps? Did you say it? The fuck? He goes over.
Don't touch
Ah!
it.
That's you got. Where did you get that?
From a guy. But
From another
my friends
friend.
here should be able to help us out with this mission.
Can your hands do that?
I put them out.
Can my hands do that?
Oh God! Oh God! No!
He looks very excited now.
Can my hands do that?
Staring directly at your
I can
hands.
pick up your skull.
And I'm basically like, and I put them out, I'm like, if you're open-minded enough.
Damn it, Neff, stop telling me not to have fun.
We don't want to freak him out too much yet.
So,
So
like, can we go somewhere more private,
yeah.
away from the younger ones?
Yeah. Let's go to. He kind of like puts up his shattered shirt. Let's go to my office. Starts walking all
And then I
proudly
say-
and goes 2 feet over, and then puts a door over him over where they are, so like you can't hear. And then kind of goes and lights up a little candle.
Right. Well, there is one other thing that I want to also mention to you. Like, we have all this food, but I did notice a lot of people up top that were needing it too. And I think that sharing with some other people that are starving too would be a nice thing to do
but we're
since you have more
starving.
than enough.
Look, I'm not here to give people free food. I'm also not here to stop people from getting the food. If you want to take it up to them, just make sure you leave some from us. I don't give a shit.
Like, how much really is there? Like, how much is there to last for the entire group of people for how long?
Look, I don't know how to divvy it out. I just let the kids grab whatever they want whenever they want it.
That sounds like poor rationing there, bud.
I wasn't rationing, bud.
He is just a journeyman.
Part of
but-
being a leader means rationing food.
I'm not
But,
a leader, bud.
But we can help you get everything under order, help you organize, make everything run
man.
smooth, and make it where it's easier on you.
Look, I just want to make sure I punch the guy who keeps taking my friends.
Well,
That's all I want to do.
I want to make
I
sure.
will try to make that happen, but
we
I do
punch
have
him
other
too.
people to talk to.
There we go. Neff.
Yeah.
Neff's a cool dude.
Thanks.
Do that. That's not
You
a
want
word
to see
they
my
use.
mall?
What?
You want to see my mall?
What?
I pull out my mall.
Is it in your bag of holding?
Yeah.
I'm like I said, you have to be
Kind
a
of
little
sits
open
down. I think there's too much happening right now. What did you give me?
You just woke up, but you're not dreaming.
Can his hands do that?
I
No.
snap and fire warding flare just for giggles.
What? How big is warding?
Warding flare is literally just a momentary flash of light that normally is used as a reaction in combat.
As that happens, you hear a scream. Kicks the door. Covers his head.
Oh.
Hey, it's okay.
okay,
It's
dude.
okay, bud. It's okay. It's okay.
He looks above.
Nothing's happening.
And I'm gonna be like,
Yes, my fingers light on fire.
instead of being scared, think of how you will benefit.
We're on your side. We're friends.
magicians.
But also,
Yeah, you
think
fucking
about, and also, calm the fuck down. Because you're gonna freak the kids out.
He kind of stands up, swallows, goes, picks up his door, re-puts it on the frame, and goes and sits down. Fucking con artist? Is that what you're hanging out with? Fucking, and
You're one to speak.
I can't do.
Make things disappear all the time.
Yeah, by doing this, and reaches over to any pocket and opens it up and puts his hands in there, and then puts 2 coins back, and then a couple seconds later, fine, puts 3 coins back.
Thanks.
Well, I'm here to help. I want to make sure this doesn't happen to anyone else.
Yeah.
Too many have gone missing.
Yeah, did you see anyone out there?
Well, just the little kid that tried to steal from us, but
Yeah. You
But,
ruined his day.
yeah, I think I scared him a little bit.
Good. Squirt needs a little toughening up.
He doesn't realize how fast I was.
Oh yeah, you were pretty fast back in the day.
But I will have a few other friends coming. I do know one of them is going to message me at some point. I don't know if they'll come tonight or tomorrow.
But I don't think he's going to comprehend what message is.
I know what a message is, like a telephone or something.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, let's go with that. Telephone.
Yeah. Fucking, I wasn't born in the woods, bud. She's trying really hard to be tough right now. She's trying so hard.
But I do need to check on them, but I will be back probably tomorrow.
Sure, whatever, man. You know where we are.
Alright, well, you guys stay safe tonight. It is the full moon.
Yeah, so we're down here. It's fucking scary upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm done if you guys don't have anything else to say to him.
I mean, I don't know this guy from Adam currently, besides the fact that I know his name is 2 Point. So if this is our lodging, I mean, on the one hand, it is free, thanks to friends in high places.
Who uses the word lodging? He looks
You
at
said lounging. Sorry, that was earlier, and it was out of anyway.
I'm just shaking my head and going, I don't know.
As he kind of goes over,
Dude, none of you pay attention to fucking English?
leans very
Jesus.
close to you, like shoulder to shoulder. Yeah, it's fucking weird, right?
Right?
Yeah.
We're a bunch of weird people. It's okay.
Alright, if this is where we're crashing.
If you want to.
Okay.
I will be crashing.
You can stay here if you want.
Thank you.
No shit, Sherlock. That's what we're talking
I'm
about.
not talking to you. I'm talking to her. I'm talking about him here.
Hey,
He just disinvited you.
hey, hey,
I know
hey.
your tricks. I saw it before. You're gonna go.
Ferris. Ferris.
I've got more than just that one.
Ferris, chill. He's a little
Ferris
weirded out by all
might
this.
stay in the hotel.
Oh, hotel money. Oh, I don't do that here. Look, I'll let you guys scheme whatever you want to do. I kind of moves over, picks up the door, turns around, closes the door, and then leaves it slightly ajar, so you can still hear, and you can hear the noise from inside. And then you roll me perception, everybody that's in there.
Shit. I got a 3.
9.
14?
Yeah, he's gone.
He's gone.
He just moved away. You hear him.
Okay.
He's gone. You're pretty quiet. You do know that the door is ajar. So people can hear it, but he's gone.
Alright.
Does anybody want to stay here with the kids to try to help protect them?
I'm down for
Or does
whatever.
everybody want to go?
I'm down for whatever the party wants, to be
Yeah.
honest. Like,
I don't know if we should leave the 3 in the woods tonight or.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Because whenever I get the message, I'm
it's
going
gonna
to
be a
tell
little
them.
hard to move Jericho down here.
That's
That's what I was
true.
saying.
Just saying.
I can still do it. This is just a look. This is just
This is
the
just-
outer body.
You don't know what
Hour
we're
has
doing.
passed by.
And I'm going to be like...
Yeah, already an hour.
I mean, he's
Okay,
not with us
so-
currently.
And
They're not
I've
that
been,
open-minded.
I guess, hanging out with Sonya, talking to her about your dreams or your divinations or whatever, things that you've told us.
Your magics.
The cool things you know that.
Wait, you said it's been about an hour?
Mhm.
We should be getting a message here momentarily.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
about to.
yeah,
Okay.
and I asked Sonya if she can hear or see where Jericho is because we haven't. He's
You
out.
can see them. Yeah, you can see him.
He's out there. Okay.
It smells like wet dog. So. They're
I'm
not
not dead in the water. It's not raining.
It lingers.
So, you know that about an hour.
Okay, so I'm gonna message them again and see what else has happened since they caught the kids. So, okay, I'm gonna message Osiris and say, "Are you guys safe? Are you okay?"
Yeah, sorry I was so short before, but found us like some lodging, if you might say.
Okay,
Uh,
that sounds.
coming back will
Interesting.
explain more.
Are we supposed to come meet you? Are you coming?
We'll come meet you.
Okay, we can wait.
So we're going back out to the woods?
Unless somebody wants to stay here. Just in
Are you
case
guys-
like there's an attack on the kids.
Are you
inside
guys
the
gonna
gate.
come right back or?
I figured the morning.
Can
I mean, I
also
figure we'll just
message
discuss
Jericho?
this like
Sure.
in
I
person.
mean,
with
Jericho's
everybody,
within
but-
talking distance.
Oh, so he can hear.
Yeah,
me.
yeah. He
Okay.
he's just
As I'm relaying
roaming,
messages.
but yeah, you can
Okay.
you can talk to him if you need to.
I mean,
So you can.
Okay.
unless
just-
Jericho wants to go hunting.
I.
Hear very well.
That's a.
He can hear
Why
things
don't we
inside
just
her head.
tell? Why don't we just tell 2 Point to keep the kids here tonight and until we come back?
Well, I already told him we're leaving.
Oh. Okay.
So, I
Well, you're saying like
Yeah.
2 Point stays here, you 3 leave, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, like, just for him to know to keep the kids, all of them, in that area until we come back.
Oh, we didn't tell him what we found in the woods, did we?
No,
Well, I told him we found some kids.
but we didn't tell him about the danger.
I haven't told him about werewolves yet.
Yeah, the furry
Yeah,
boys.
we don't need to tell him about what the specifics are. We just need to tell him to keep watch over the kids until we come back. I think. How about that?
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, they're already down here hiding from it, so I mean, imagine they're not going to go out. But yes, we can tell them.
Yeah. Okay, and then we'll just come back in the morning.
But 2 Point already left, right? So, I feel like we should just go back to camp.
Okay.
Come back first thing in the morning
Alright.
when we can do more stuff. But since we have this little base of operations place,
Yeah.
we can kind of build
I-
out from there.
I like the idea.
And
I
you
like
can
it.
navigate us back here in the morning?
Yep, I'm very familiar.
Okay.
Okay.
So long as you're aware.
Alright.
Okay, so with that said, as you guys head out towards the woods to meet up with your party, we're gonna go on break.
I wanted to be really sneaky about it, make sure nobody's following us or seeing us leave the...
Perception.
Roll me stealth and perception then.
Can I aid?
Well, all of you have to do
Okay.
it.
Oh.
Alright, well, the stealth is...
That was
15.
5. It's a 5 for stealth.
And then perception
Shit, okay.
is 18.
13 stealth. 18 perception.
5 stealth and 3 perception.
Welcome to being a barbarian.
Yay!
101.
Very loud as you guys,
Neff is the worst sneak partner ever.
as you actually do notice that by the time you guys are leaving, you weren't being hidden as well as you could, and you do see that up until you started heading out of the sewers, 2 Point was behind you and stopped and saw you leave and then headed back. Like the only reason why you saw him, because he also got an 18, so you both match each other, is when you're putting down the drain, you saw him walk away, like towards the sewers, like he was right behind y'all.
Does that, to me, seem like he was just being sure that, like, we got out, or does it seem
Roll me,
like...
roll me a sense motive. Sense his motive.
That's wisdom or
Yes.
intelligence?
Wisdom.
That is 8 when they win.
21. You feel that two things. Maybe he doesn't trust you, and he was making sure that you didn't leave. Or at least to know where you were going. Not hostile, but there is that
Mistrust.
business reassurance that I need to know what you're doing.
That's fine. A lot of people have gone missing.
Alright, so we'll be back in a number, 15 minutes or so.
Woo!
Sure, 15. 1, 5. Alright. See you guys. Hello everybody, this is Jesus from ADreamProduction, letting you know we're going to be doing a Harry Potter based D&D game every Wednesday at the Divine and Conquer Twitch channel. See you there.
Guys, how you doing? Welcome to an episode of Tabletop Commander. This is Gerard's Gaming. This is where we get all our products. They sponsor us, we sponsor them.
Popping like I'm straight out the toaster. I'm flying backwards, y'all.
Hello and welcome, and this is FNBN. What you're asking yourself is, what is FNBN? FNBN is for nerds by nerds, and it's pretty much a channel that me and my friends are trying to get started. We have so many crazy nerd ideas that we want to post on there. Some of our plans are to do like podcasts, nerd conversations, nerd news. We got a lot of ideas, but first you need people that can watch.
Let's be nerds. Come on now, let's be.
This character, why is her chest no bigger? The only reason why is
Everybody, flag's not on. Oh, there you go.
Done.
Flag is on.
Lying bastard.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back.
We're
We're not in the sewer anymore.
No.
Hi. Some of us had to get some delicious liquor put into beer, mixed in with Dr. Pepper. How's that gonna taste? I don't know. Pretty good. So, lime. You guys head back. Unless there's anything specific that you guys want to do that night, you have long rest.
Ooh, long
Cover HP, spells, anything specific.
Oh
Okay.
my god, yeah. Sweet.
Be not so tired. So, Jericho probably was sleeping the most. But Sonya or Bones, one of you will probably be the first up.
Yeah.
Everyone else was kind of out doing stuff.
It was a long night.
It's a little bit more rest. But you guys do wake up to the morning, to birds chirping, the slight coldness and wetness of the dew. You guys actually do notice that the dew does not go into the tent. It's pretty dry. Slight little false sense until you step out of the tent and you the temperature kind of goes through, but it's just slight little alterations here and there. It's not as cold into the tent that it would be outside. The loudness of the birds chirping and the morning factory starting to run are not as loud booming inside the tent as they are when you step out. So a little slightly soundproof, not too much, and a little bit weather control in there. Just magic flair here and there for your little new tent that you guys have acquired. Since there are 2 beds, I don't know what the sleeping situation was, but there's chairs and tables, so have your pick. Also, most of you guys have sleeping time, so that's a thing that you guys could use.
I slept outside.
We can make 2 beds work.
like a mutt.
Now he does smell like wet dog.
Now he smells like wet human,
Yeah.
Just wake up.
which is the same thing for him in a normal day. Yeah, you still like wet dog, but with the morning,
You have clothes on, right?
yes, unless you decide to take them off in the middle of the night, that's not part of your transformation. No clothes?
I have clothes.
Okay, I was gonna. You shook your head, and I was slightly worried
He
there for a second.
sleeps in the hairy nude.
Oh, so what do you guys want to do for food?
I'm gonna eat everything else you.
I have.
Yeah, well, is it me and Sonya up, you said? Or just
Yeah,
whatever?
but eventually everyone wakes up.
Okay, because I think we still have the rabbit. I don't think we ate it last night because everybody's kind of...
Did it spoil overnight or is
No,
no?
not
No,
enough.
it's still
I think we preserved it and did
Where
a
did
little
you
bit
put?
of...
Did you put it in the bag of holding?
No, I left it in camp and
Oh,
went into town.
yeah. No, it's still fine. It's still
Okay.
fine.
We just brought it in the tent.
Okay.
I'll
Well,
fry it up
is that
in
okay?
our magic.
I'm scared. You gasped.
Magic
No,
it.
I'm trying to remember.
Do you know how to skin a rabbit and all that stuff?
I don't know.
Roll me survival.
Yeah,
Let's try it
we
out.
did.
I can feed her.
But you're asleep.
Never mind.
You can wake her up.
Okay, I'll wake her up. That really was...
That's
That
cocked.
is
Cocked.
absolutely cocked.
Yeah, roll
I'll
again.
show you, cock.
It was cockward.
Ooh. Got a 1.
I got a 1.
Ooh.
I think this thing's a rabbit. I don't know.
It's a rabbit. First, I know I need to peel the fur, right? Oh god, that's organs. Oh god, everything's spilling everywhere. As Neff, you wake up to the smell of blood, and then you see in horror Bones has 2 sides of a rabbit and just currently an intestine.
You want me to try?
Okay, I'm helping you.
And then everyone-
That's it.
I'm like,
Wakes up and soon after.
I'm helping you.
I'm ready.
I'm like,
Do I need to roll?
Survival. Yeah, survival.
Tent.
Yeah. Survival. That would be.
The tent.
That's a 20. That's a dirty 20.
Oh. With your dirty rabbit, you manage to grab what you don't need. You can cook it if you want to, but
Yep.
most people won't. Maybe Osiris will. Jericho will. You put it in a specific pot.
Like,
Organs, intestines.
Am I there?
You skin it. You prepare. You get the
that poor.
correct meats,
I'm that poor.
and you start
Eat the
cooking it as
muscles.
best as you can. In an hour or 2, the process will be starting. Then, so about like 3 hours tops. You have nicely cooked rabbit.
Ow.
I'm
Stewing it.
or eating it. I don't
You
know.
can't. Well, if you that 20, you can stew it or roast it.
I have a recipe for lamb stew. I'm thinking you might do
let's-
the same.
Yeah, let's do.
Both lean meat.
Stew. Do you guys have vegetables?
Sure.
I'm gonna say stew will
Have
go
rash?
further for this.
I
group of
have
people.
biscuits, so we can make it lamb stew and dumplings.
You can have water rabbit stew
Water rabbit.
without the stew part and biscuits. Sure.
We don't got.
If that's what you guys want to do on this nice, fresh
Would there be
Scottish
vegetables
morning.
and rations?
No, rations would be like dried up food.
So put water on it.
Jerky, beans, jerky, nuts, stuff like that.
I'm just sitting here watching this amused as I eat through one of my 2 days rations and into my priest pack.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if there's any of those dandelions
Alright, mark
from
it off.
earlier and put them also in there.
It smells fine. I mean, with what you have, it could be a lot worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
With
think
It's
that
not the best, but it's not the worst. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Let's eat.
Yeah, I think we need
This is-
to
when you
get
guys are done-
together and
Yeah.
discuss
I
over
see
this
them like
delicious
working
food.
really hard on this, and I'm like, there's plenty of food where we're going.
I'm
I
just gonna grab a
understand.
bowl.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just gonna grab my bowl and just.
Rabbit was gonna.
Okay.
It'll get us where we're going.
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Okay.
30 minutes away.
When you guys do drink your watered rabbit and biscuit, at least is better than the mosh you guys had at the end.
Ah.
So it's
Not
one
the
step
bacon,
above
though,
that,
right?
but many, many, many steps below Hogwarts food.
I'm like, this is a feast.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's God, you want more, but it's gone. You're still
I'm gonna
hungry.
pass him a piece of jerky.
Okay. Instantly
Biscuit.
gone. You don't know if you chewed or not, but it's gone.
Bruh, chew before you swallow.
No.
Fair enough.
Jump this off the wall.
I believe you were wanting to discuss something.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you guys about what I guess some bit of the message I got last night, and maybe get a download or where you think we should stay, so we can kind of make a game plan.
All right, so you know what happened was,
You can talk and walk.
You guys can. If you
yeah,
want.
let's start packing up camp. We'll talk on the way there. All right, seem fair?
2 things at
Camp
once.
packs up in like a minute.
Okay.
Also,
Well,
I mean, they might want to know where they're going
Yeah.
before they like head that
we're
way.
gonna like 30 minutes. We can
Okay.
sum
We're
it up in
planning
5.
on going into town. Osiris met up with some of his old buddies.
And by met up,
Seems like
she means tried to steal my wallet.
one of the kids
Sweet.
in this
Really, dude?
area.
Really? That's my money.
Hey, we're fugitives.
It
We're gonna be
looks-
picky now. Come
It
on.
looks like these guys.
Just
these
because I'm a
kids-
fugitive doesn't mean I have to be broke too. Sorry.
So Neff, you're saying.
It looks like these kids are orphans and they're living in the sewers, and we're going to go meet up with them.
Are they okay with us coming? Are we?
They're
Yes.
from the order where I learned like all my like martial arts and everything.
So
All right, you see how
kind
much
of
of a
like
badass he is.
family?
Are
So,
these
baby
the
Cyrus?
kids that are like going missing?
Yes, like quite a few of them. So they'd like to work with us to try to stop that from happening. If you guys are interested in that, if not,
That
they will
being
still
said-
shelter us.
Are we okay there? I mean, because we're
I
obviously
trust them.
That being
different
said,
people.
maybe cool it on magic stuff.
Yeah, don't be a showboat with it. But I mean, at the same time, I just want you guys to know that it is a sewer.
It was just
So,
a goddamn word.
If you guys are okay,
I think we just ate rabbit water, so I'm pretty good.
so if y'all are okay with staying in a sewer, then that's fine. If you guys would prefer to stay somewhere else in town, you can as well. I don't
Don't we
know
need
how
to pool our
y'all
money?
feel about that. I don't know if y'all have ever slept in a sewer.
We need to come up with British pounds.
Yeah, can we talk
Oh,
about
I've
money too?
Been there,
'Cause
done that.
Been there, done that.
where are we money wise and supply wise?
We have 2 pounds and 3 pounds.
Our money is pretty useless right now. We need to exchange it somehow, but at the same time, I mean, we can use the sewer area to set up a base of operations, is what I'm thinking. And kind of move on from there. I'm sure that 2 Point, my buddy, will be able to point us in the right direction with anything that we need.
Do you guys know the name of this town that we're going into? I was just wondering if maybe I've heard of it or.
Is it Glass?
Oh, okay, so this is the town. It's not.
Glass cow.
Glass
It's a
cow.
glass cow?
People learn so much.
Jeremiah.
Glass Carabao.
I call him the ceiling cow.
No, not the ceiling
The
cow.
8th person in the room.
No, stop it!
But I will say that we should probably not mention that you were a werewolf immediately. Maybe.
Yeah, let's keep that on
They
the
don't
down low
know.
just in general.
How do you feel, Jericho? Are you good? Or you're not going to turn again tonight, are you? Or
Tired.
Hungry, obviously.
I'm more hungry.
Yeah.
But I'm good.
There's food where we are.
how is it you didn't want to attack us? Because what my book said was that you couldn't control yourself.
Well, I'm different.
I
I was born like this.
Can we trust it in the future? That's, I guess, the most important.
Let's just say I had a little help when I was growing up.
Okay.
A few years ago.
So
From
what?
who?
But we don't need to be afraid anymore.
So what I'm hearing is there is literally no drawback.
Not for me.
Okay then.
That is badass.
So I don't have to worry about being violently mauled in my sleep if there just so happens to be a full moon out. Got it. Okay.
We shall see.
But these orphans
Look
are
here,
scared.
You
They're
are
scared.
scared.
They
though.
don't have leadership anymore, and they don't know why their people are going missing and everything. So they want to find out. They want to do something. So I mean, they want to set up a stakeout for next full moon, which is what, a month.
Yep.
So I mean, if you guys want to dedicate all the time into a month of doing that,
Well,
either way, we need somewhere to stay.
I was gonna say, would this be like base of operations while we hunt for the legendary weapon? Also.
We can also try to find a way of curing you too.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
I don't know if there's
I'm
like
getting used to being so old looking, so it's okay.
I don't know if like there's like a underground wizard community here. Y'all would know about
That's
that.
something I want to try to look for, to be honest.
So we all kind of have things we want, but it sounds like your mission is the show right now.
I don't want any more of my friends to die.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
I
honest.
think we're with
I
you
want to help
after
you.
what we saw and how we could not.
I think you
Stop
guys
it.
will be surprised on how resourceful these kids can be.
I want to help you guys, and I
Or at
don't
least
want
how
any
they
more
have
kids
been.
to die. So, I'm on board.
I think
I don't see us going back to Hogwarts anytime soon. So
trying to find an underground wizarding community might be nice. It's where my money will actually have value, so I don't have to trade all of it into some skeezy bank. And secondly, yeah, I would like to help 2 Point end up punching people as much as I don't really trust him that much.
are we wanting to tip our hand to an underground wizarding community just yet? Because the whole point of coming here was to get away from the magic. And
That
the
was the
oversight,
point.
right? That's.
Yeah.
I mean, we were being hunted constantly, and there was nowhere we could go that they weren't. Somebody
We were
could have
being
tipped
hunted
them
by
off.
the Ministry of Magic.
That also doesn't mean that they aren't still looking for us.
Right.
And it
No, I
doesn't
get
mean
it.
that they haven't tried to follow us where we're going.
Right.
Because
That's
remember
true.
the forest fire.
Right.
Compromise.
All I'm saying is I think we need to be really careful who we talk to, if they are magical.
Find me a goddamn potion shop, and you see me just take out my flask and just shake it a little and be like,
Hey, find me a young shop.
Says the alchemist.
I'm with you. I'm just worried.
I feel like we can help to an extent as long as it doesn't put us in any danger of being seen or found or whatever.
Well,
We
this
need
is
some
a
kind of
very
bargaining
underground group, so I don't think we can be hidden any better than they've hidden themselves.
Okay. Do you guys want me to continue to try to message potential counterparts?
Not yet.
Definitely not Dumbledore.
Not yet.
Yeah, I don't think that's wise.
I have a dumb idea.
What about Thomas?
Drop a line to Slughorn.
Okay.
And say I'm who?
Say, hi, this is Ferris Jones.
Oh, dear God.
I feel like if we're going to message Slughorn, we should have done it when we were near Hogwarts, where he could
Yeah,
actually
you're
be
right,
helpful.
No, I don't know. That's just an idea.
I understand.
I-
I'm willing
it's
to do
somewhat-
whatever the group decides. I just don't want to be single-handedly the one that brings us all down. So
I think
I will go with majority rules on this.
that we should probably be smart about this and not message anybody just yet, as we just left.
You right
It's
there.
only been,
Just be
what,
vigilant,
4 or 5
look
days?
around.
A
If you
week?
see something, say something.
Or I would say a week is.
No, I think we've been gone a week, right, in our trip
Yeah,
here?
it's 5 days, right?
5 days.
6 days now, right?
You said these kids are resourceful, right?
We'll see.
So we could send one of them out to try and find a potion shop. I mean,
They don't know what potions are.
I know. So you just
I mean, we could always disguise
tell them to
ourselves
look for
and try
something that
to-
really shouldn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
You can just get disguised and go look.
Yeah.
They don't know what to look for.
My next
You're right,
question
though.
to you guys is logistics. Since we're about to go in daylight into the town, is there anything we need to do to try to stay out of sight, or is there a secret entrance, or
I mean, I know how to get where we're going, but I mean,
are we
You
worried
said
about
it's
people
still-
seeing
it's
us?
still winter-ish time, so I mean, if you're in your winter clothes all covered up, it won't be weird, right?
Okay.
Or will they look weird?
Your winter outfit's fully geared looks like you're about to defend against a blizzard. If you take parts off, it just looks like you're ready for the cold night up ahead. So you can take off layers easily enough.
Okay, so I'm going to take off some of those layers, throw them into the bag of holding, and then say winter is coming.
And then I will.
Out of this campaign. Out of my life.
And Ferris dies.
No.
Bard.
So it sounds like to me that Osiris is a place maybe you used to live, or you know these people, so whatever you think is best as far as
Well, I mean, what else are we gonna do?
be wise. No,
This is
whatever.
all as we're walking towards Glasgow, correct?
Yeah. You tell us what the best way to proceed is. You want
Right
us
now, I think just
coats
introducing y'all to
coats and just be
that,
quiet.
making sure you guys are okay with the area, and making sure that we can move forward. Because I would like them to be involved as much as possible. And it seems like they need help since Alpha, the leader, has been missing as long as I've been gone from them, which has been the entire time you guys have known me. Then some.
It's what, 10 months?
It was 2 or 3 months before, I met y'all. I think. Right?
Half a year or so.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's been missing for about 6 months. So they need some kind of help. So
I'm on board for helping.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm assuming we'll all stay together, so there's no need to set up messages or teams or anything, right?
I still support the buddy system wholeheartedly.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
Okay.
well, the
Guess we
idea
gotta
is
keep
we're
the
all going to
magic
go
on
to
the
the
down
same
low for
place
now.
together.
I think so
unless
too.
y'all have other plans.
No. I'm just wondering, in case God knows if we walk right into a trap in the city, which has happened a couple times now. That's all.
Well, I'd like to go to the sewer now, and then just
I
be,
think so.
make sure there aren't
Let's-
patrols, make sure there aren't any people
Yeah.
following us. But
Are we walking through the city, though, to get there?
Do we want to do?
down a few alleys, back alleys,
Do
and
we
stuff.
want to do 2 groups?
3 and 3?
Yeah.
Don't want to.
think that's smarter, so we're not.
I mean,
more
we'll all have
expensive.
to individually roll stealth checks anyways. So.
Yeah.
In game, I say that.
Listen, I need you to roll a fucking 15 or higher on your stealth
Oh!
check. No.
Okay.
So, are you guys gonna head towards the city?
Yeah.
No,
All right.
I'm down.
And before we get like to where it's all busy, I want to like make sure there's no patrols or anybody following us or any of that stuff. 10.
As far as you know, nobody's following you. But you can never be too sure.
We took the tent, right? We took it down as we were packing up to get ready, and we removed evidence of our fire.
Put out fire.
If you
That was
didn't
the
say that,
intention. That was the intention. I
I
don't
put
know if
out
we did it. I wasn't
fire.
sure when we were talking in the tent versus.
I'm Smokey. I put out all fires.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say I think the coast is clear, but everybody be vigilant.
all right.
Okay.
As you guys are heading towards, are you heading directly towards the sewers?
I'd like to, like, I imagine there's multiple routes to get there.
Yeah.
Like, I'd like to take a different route than they
Oh.
took last.
For sure.
I'm pretty sure I remember the route we took. I'm hoping.
So as you guys are heading
I think
towards,
all of us together would be best because I don't think that they're gonna let you guys hang without me.
Okay.
Just kind of like spread us. Like,
I don't know,
spread
you
out a
liked
little bit,
me.
I guess.
He did say you could come back.
He didn't like me very much. A little bit.
so as you guys are
Going
traveling,
with them in his house.
it's still fairly early in the morning, even after the couple hours you guys took to get food packed, head down here and start walking into the city. You see a couple of cars come by. It's the first time that you've seen the cities so devastated. Buildings are still collapsed. People are still trying their best to get back to the way life was after bombings. You see kids dressed in their quote-unquote Sunday best with shorts, tall, long black socks, a dirty white shirt, and a dark jacket or coat over, just playing kickball here and there. A lot of kids are out on the streets just because there's too many people to live inside, so where the kids can go, play in the streets. Shops are opening up, groceries are being put in. You see a lot of kids, and currently at this time, running towards the newspapers. The first couple kids that can buy newspapers grab all they can and start going to the corners, start selling them out here and there. You see men starting to walk towards the factories, and as soon as someone comes up, they start yelling and see who's offering a job that day. So life in the city is starting.
I like to give like the most destitute person like my big winter coat, like the main thing that I really won't need that
Okay.
they can use like a blanket or something.
Okay. You see a fairly old man without a leg just in the street, just there. You kind of give it to him. He looks over at you.
I just give it to him, but I just keep going.
Okay.
Like I don't really like stop to talk to him.
You hear a mutter or two, but you keep walking. As you guys head here and there, roll me perception, everybody.
Yep.
9.
11.
16.
12.
3.
Okay.
Yeah, all my good rolls were
Barb
shit
doing
down.
Barb things.
I'm gonna hit it with my maul.
They see nothing really out of the ordinary. Yeah,
We're being tailed.
nothing out of the ordinary. The only thing that you would notice, Jericho, which isn't odd, you just noticed it, took a second or two to process, and then you kept going forward. Is there is a man with oh gosh, the worst history. What are those cats called?
Hats?
The blinders hats.
Billiard?
Fedoras? Not fedoras.
Bowlers?
The ones that the Peaky Blinders would have had to cut people with. The Irish hats.
Oh,
What are those those hats?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
but
I
can't
just
think-
don't know what the name of those hats
Okay.
are. But those,
Bowler?
not bowler. Bowlers are the circular
It's just
one.
got that one bill
yeah, it
right
has a
out
bill,
of front.
and then it has a clip that you can.
Oh,
I don't know what they're called. Not a
I know
fedora.
it's not a fedora.
That hat.
The cap hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't that hat. Yeah, one of
Irish
those hats on.
Irish hat?
Yeah, I mean that's a.
It's a hat. It's
Or just
Irish.
call it-
Okay,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
go with that.
So
like cap.
Bowl cut. Slightly bigger belly from anyone else that you're seeing here. Fairly-ish nice clothing, but dark boots. You see him kind of wave people, wave his hat, and like 3 kids come over. And he starts he kneels down and starts talking to them. He puts out a dollar bill, or a pound. He puts it into his pocket and then points at them, and then they start following him when he starts leaving. And you see that as you guys are heading towards wherever direction you're going, since you haven't been here in the city, it looks like they're heading towards the river area, more towards the industrial section of the city. But as you're leading and going towards the sewers,
I'm gonna cut off from the group slowly and just like
Roll me stealth?
slowly, just to see.
No, you
as,
don't.
as you hear it,
I'll be like,
and you
hey,
see
it's over here.
you see him, he was turning, and he just knocked over a couple of tin cans. Sorry.
Hey, dude. What's up?
I don't know which kids belong to that group.
What
There's, like,
kids?
I just saw 3 of them. Big man just gave him like $1. Well, she was like waving $1 towards him. They just followed him.
Think he just bought those kids?
Possibly. Or he's bargaining with them.
Is it uncommon for kids to go and do that?
I mean, money goes wherever money goes.
If you like to go and do that, you can.
Take your buddy.
You can go scope it out if you
The
think
problem
that
with
that's
the battle buddy system, and I'm metagaming hard here, is that we are currently in a Muggle city that magic is illegal. If you take a caster with you, they are pretty much fucking useless unless it is an absolute weapon of last resort.
I mean,
Is
I
it
don't- I just
illegal or
don't
they
have
don't
all
know it
spells.
exists?
They don't know it exists, and they will consider you a witch and burn you at the stake.
Also, you would know that if the minister catches you,
You're
Yeah,
fucked.
We're going as.
You're double fucked.
we all
I
have
We're already
weapons
singular
that are
fucked. Would you
non-magic.
like to
Not
be
all
double
straight
fucked?
magic.
Hey, I think it's good to be a pair. However you pair it up.
Okay,
That's
you're right.
my
You're right.
thoughts.
I don't always depend on magic. I have other weapons also, so
Yeah,
I mean,
Dagger.
same.
I'm smart enough
crossbow.
to take in the situation I'm in.
we're range fighters.
I've got a bat.
Are you guys?
And I'm just gonna be like, if you'd like to investigate it, just meet me like 2 blocks from here, like later. However,
yeah.
I give them the idea where it is.
Okay.
You want me to go with you? I could kind of show you back where we went in.
And I start like leading the
Going towards
way.
the direction. Okay.
If they want
It's
to
up
do
to
it, they
you.
can.
All right, I'll go with you.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with Ferris and my guide Osiris.
Okay.
Okay. Can I have you all those minis just to, for me in my head to know what the groups are? Okay.
Yeah, I'm going with them.
Okay. You put 3 ways. Okay.
We're doing a modified battle buddy system.
All right.
3 and 3.
So, you guys are heading towards sewers. As
The idea is that we're gonna like.
are you gonna wait for them or go in?
Well, I mean, I'll go in to make sure they know that we're there.
Okay.
But I mean, I guess if one person wants to stay outside in case they come through,
That'll be me, actually.
don't show up.
I have absolutely no intention of using anything that would arouse suspicion, sir.
All right.
Oh, sure.
Okay. So, as you 2 go
But-
into the sewers,
If something happens,
as you're
walking away.
And then Osiris just throws his hand and goes, no!
you will know.
Oh my
And
God.
by if something happens, I mean literally shit has hit the fan, you will know. Skull.
And you worried about the casters
Well-
when you have
Yeah.
Ferris?
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like now, like as I'm like opening the door, I'm gonna be like, well, most of the people that I'm supposed to introduce to him aren't there, so I'll just wait outside.
Oh.
That way, it's not like I came with one at a time.
Yeah, sure. Fair enough. Okay.
So we're hanging out. with
You're hanging
Ferris.
out until they get back. Fair enough. Okay. Roll perception. You 3.
Okay.
18.
4. Alright.
15.
I already know my modifier.
It's hard to really know where you're going, especially since you have no idea what the people look like, just a guy with kids. And now that you're getting closer and closer to the river part of the city, and the cranes moving, and people starting to shout, but you guys do manage to find the location of this guy, and he goes toward the docks, starts pointing at one of the ships, and then just does that motion, and the kids look happy and start running. Like 3 of them go in 3 different complete directions.
Hey guys, we're all 3 Hufflepuffs. I forgot.
Oh yeah, hey, Knuckles.
We're all the puffs.
And I'll be to her, be like, just send them messages every once in a while.
Yeah.
To make sure they're okay.
Okay. I'd like to send a message to Sonya and just ask if
What
she's
now?
okay.
Because they're not that far from us, I imagine.
It's getting the distance is separating.
We can't see him.
No.
For sure.
Yeah, you cannot see it.
I just want to send a message to Sonya and ask if she's okay. If she needs anything.
As you
Tell her
send the
that
message first, and this is the first indication that they're not where you thought they were. Message is not sent, and you have to like refine where the location is. Then you can send a message. Then you at least have to know which direction that would be, northeast, south, west, and then you can send a message. Eventually, easily enough, you find the location. You send
Right.
it.
Okay.
So,
So, just kind
Sony.
of scrying around.
Yeah.
I'll go in the hood.
Okay, we're waiting for you outside.
Okay, we'll be back in a minute. Hopefully.
All right. So
3 kids, 3 different directions, one big dude.
I just want to go in there and just look around quietly.
I'm looking for anything that looks out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
out of the ordinary.
Mm-hmm.
Roll perception.
Shit.
What were you trying to do?
Just what's the word? Like survey the area, I guess.
Okay.
And just that's a 7.
10.
Other than people asking for jobs, and every now and then you see a guy with a clipboard come out and start yelling at names, or just randomly picking, and people kind of getting angry or whatnot, and then going out of the fence. Just people looking for jobs here and there. As a ship comes in, quickly gets surrounded by people. They pick a couple of workers. They get paid for that day, and that's the exchange that you're seeing. But nothing fishy about that. The guy's still there.
alright. I guess nothing's really going on.
Yeah. Like, children work at this age, so it's broad daylight and no one else thinks he's suspicious.
It's the 40s. Child labor law is one of the things.
Yeah,
Sure.
exactly.
Very sure.
And there's none of the
Second.
kids from down in the sewer up there.
where
No,
we are.
that you from where you are, like at top of it, no. But soon enough, you do see one kid running, and then starts going towards where you are. He looks at you like as soon as you guys are walking away. I got a job. I need more people. Okay, here we go.
How
And,
many people?
He said 10. He's 10 to move boxes and feed the dogs.
He wants kids or us or both.
Oh, he just said find 10 more.
Alright.
You want a job?
What
I'll
about?
tell you guys.
Osiris. Dogs.
There's a lot of dogs around in human world.
No. Bruh. Dogs.
Yeah, he said dogs. Like wolf. Like what's the big deal?
Can I
Dogs are normal.
No, you can't access wolf presents there.
There's a lot of strays around town.
Okay.
But definitely a lot of stray
Screw it,
dogs.
let's
in
take a
town.
job.
But we'll help the kid out.
Yeah.
I'll tell him, like, go down and get 6 more.
Okay. He goes out.
Or go down and get 3 more. And then I'll tell her, will you message them and ask them if they wanted this job, or should we get the 3 others?
Okay.
Alright, he comes back with 2 more kids.
And then I want to
he comes back with 2 more kids.
Counts himself.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, he's bad at counting.
I want to message Sonya and tell her, say we're about to do a day job. Do you guys want to join us?
We're gonna get real money.
How
Who are
much
you
money?
talking to?
I have to talk out loud, don't I? Damn it.
Don't worry, she's not.
Oh, I got it.
I'm just talking to myself.
Yes.
Well, how much money are we getting paid for this job?
Oh, he said that if we do a good job, it could be up to 20 pounds.
A person?
20 pounds?
That's what I don't know. I didn't ask.
Probably total.
So 2 pounds a person.
I don't know.
But this person's got to have some money.
Yeah,
And
I
we
got
have
no
no
money.
money.
And she goes over to like, don't worry, I got an aunt who also talks to her stuff. She drinks a lot first though.
Yeah. We all drink at this age.
Well, she did send that message, right?
Yeah, you did send a message. You did guess as well.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Since you are 36 and amongst all these kids. 36. So, message sent.
I go, Bones has a job for us, I guess.
Okay.
Do you want to meet up with her? Are we
Yeah.
down here?
Why not?
Alright.
If y'all
Where
go
should we meet
do
you?
what y'all are doing stuff.
Or we'll go back and we'll meet you back.
Yeah, we're at the entrance.
Okay. So we go back to where we separated, I guess.
As you go, he kind of tugs at you, the little kid that I initially offered the gig. He did say kids though. I don't know what he's gonna say about you since you're an old one.
We can always try, right?
Yeah.
Go get it back up.
Okay. Okay. Wait, there's 3 more waiting for me over there. At the docks.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Okay. Cool. Let's go. I'm gonna get paid. He starts kind of skipping. I'm gonna get chocolate. So as you guys approach, there, you guys all come to. Do you meet up with them first? How do you do it? You just approach
I mean,
the man.
we're going down the docks, right?
Yeah. But like,
We're just backtracking on the way we came
Yeah,
back,
well-
so we meet up eventually, I guess.
Boom.
and there's 3 kids with you.
We're a big fat party.
Hi,
Hold on, we're gonna have
guys.
2. We're gonna have.
I'm gonna get chocolate.
Okay.
Sounds
What's
fun.
the job?
I don't know. Feeding dogs.
There's no blindfolded
Dogs?
Gorgon among them?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
Feeding dogs?
At the
At
docks?
the docks, and then like moving things.
Okay.
He said he needs small people.
Okay, well, some of us are
Okay.
small.
Okay.
Some of us are old and short.
I
so
can
that
help
should-
because I'm really strong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's good.
I can help.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm super excited, kid. Do you guys do anything specific before you just head over there?
just keep an eye out looking
yeah,
for anything
I was-
weird.
Wrong person.
I was just
Yeah,
gonna
I'm gonna
look
do the
and
same thing
see
because
if
I am
anybody-
suspicious as
Yeah.
fuck.
I also want to
Yeah.
Got caught up
be
the other day.
suspicious.
Okay.
Or we are being suspicious?
I don't know anything.
21.
24.
14.
15.
What are we rolling on?
Perception.
30. I got nat 20. I love
Dirty 20?
No, I got nat 20. Then
Ooh.
level 1.
30.
You have proficiency in perception?
I don't know anything.
Yeah.
That's
Plus 10 to your
insanity.
feet.
That is insanity.
What's my 30?
So, as you, and nothing odd at all, as you guys approach the docks, a guy said, I wasn't expecting, it's fine, whatever. You guys ready to work? Okay, let's go. Kind of as you guys are approaching, you hear some people like, "Wait, what about us?" Some people kind of like giving you bad stares, and you see one guy is like, "Oh man, not the kids again! Let them play!" Like they know that he's done this before. And as you guys are approaching the dock, you guys are going towards the furthest end, and you hear a and you can tell that's a lion. And then you hear a couple of ruff, 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 and a slight from in there, and then you hear more chatter, and you see the ship is pretty big. It has 2 different sections, and from your above 20s, I am not exaggerating when I say it smells like a zoo.
That's what I had pictured in my head.
Here's freedom. Make sure your hands don't get in, and see you sundown. And he kind of leaves, and as he's going out, he kind of puts up this chain so like nobody can come out, and then just locks the door. Easy enough to like climb over. You see, it's more preventative from people going in. And there's people on the deck. There's people on the ship doing things and maintaining it. But as you guys are looking, just basic observation, no one's going down. No one's
just
coming
us and
up.
the kids.
You and the kids are there. And there's about like 10 more guys there, but they're tying ropes together. They're sweeping, collecting things. You see a guy with a post-it note just yelling at people. 1 or 2 guys kind of come down with like bags on them, like they just got off of it. Laugh at you guys. Oh, fun. And then you start smelling tobacco as they easily enough open the door that was locked up from the other side. It's easy just to push open, but you see that he clearly makes sure it gets locked from the back way in.
And like, does this feel weird at all to like me, or does it seem like a normal job that I would have taken before?
Animals, never. You haven't been here for a while. Roll history. 18. With that, you do know that there is a zoo that a couple years ago kind of had no shows, no nothing. Maybe they're restocking.
So like, I don't get like a like
nothing
this is
creepy.
weird. Yeah.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay.
With what you've encountered, but it is odd.
Okay. I'm just kind of like, this is just one of the jobs that people have to do. Like,
Okay.
Yeah, kind of.
What are the most
In the
dangerous
Muggle
animals
world.
there?
You haven't seen any animal yet. You just keep hearing them.
Keep hearing.
like, if you guys aren't comfortable, we do have the backups. But this is basically how the Muggles do things. That's how
Let's
we
do
earn
it.
money.
I'm just gonna be like, dude.
Screw it, let's make some
in.
money.
It's fine.
I'm glad this wasn't what my gut instinct was saying it
Yep,
was.
same.
I'm gonna
That's
feed
fine.
them so good, but carefully.
What?
I'm gonna feed these animals so good, but carefully.
So careful, so good. Guys, I need everyone to grab their miniatures.
Can you grab mine?
Oh, you got it? You got
It's
it.
always scary when the DM puts
Yes.
something on the board.
Yes.
It's just
Nah.
stuff and things.
It's just
Stuff and things.
a map.
Whoa.
I
Ooh.
will need assistance with this.
Yeah, that seems rather curly.
Yeah.
Well, burly.
This
That
comes
one.
my way. Yeah. That goes your way. Oh, righty. We're
That
gonna,
is still
Use the
curly now.
paperweights.
yeah, we're gonna have to use some counterweights
Potion bottle.
for this motherfucker. But since the ship is right here, and again, this is all the way at the end of the docks.
This is so cool!
So, shoot. And the ship has multiple sections, 4 different in total. But, 4 scene site things. This only has 2. 3, if you count the rooftop.
It's a big bastard.
Yeah. It's a big ship carrying a lot of animals. But spreading the love. Okay, because we don't need you right now. But you guys are currently on top of the deck. If you guys decided to take this mission,
Yeah.
you could say no, and
Yeah.
I throw this away.
No,
I'm in there.
No, we're doing it.
Okay.
With the kids, all the kids, or just the minus the 3 backups, or the 3 we met up with.
There are 2 more kids that do join up eventually, and they start running towards you guys. Yeah, it's gonna fall. I made this out of a Corona box.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So
But
it's a booze cruise.
For fuck's sake.
I'm gonna turn it this way
Damn it.
just for the camera.
Just need some Ferris one-liners.
There you
I'm trying to fill
Sorry
it.
if it's blocking someone's view. So, what do you guys do?
So they gave us food and stuff to feed them, right?
They give you very minimal instructions. As you do see a guy kind of go, where are you? Oh, it looks like that you guys are the new ones. Yeah, just go downstairs. The food is down there. It's towards the back. Fat man don't really explain much, not doing it. But yeah, it's down there in the back. Meat's fresh. Grains, don't eat them, they taste like shite. But it's down there.
Can
Right, and I just moved down.
I ask him where the other workers were?
These bastards over here.
The previous workers who did this, what happened to them? They just quit?
Kids don't usually like feeding lions now, do they, Donner?
Like from my
Takes a
knowledge,
swig from
from my knowledge, I would just know that they kind of like hire whoever's there.
yeah,
every
it's
day.
the cheapest way. Whoever I'm paying the
This is
lowest
a
amount
day
for right now.
labor
Yeah.
kind of thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair
But this ship also is fairly new. They're still cleaning it from the voyage.
We're still
I
scrubbing
like
Corona
roll up
off
my
the
like
side.
sleeves as I
Yeah,
like walk
as you can see the
downstairs.
Coronas from spray paint. Yeah. What up?
Like I like as I'm like headed down, I'm rolling up my sleeves.
Okay.
Just ready for hard work.
Okay.
You see me take out my flask and just. Alright. Let's get this
As
done.
you go down, aye boy, and then you kind of hear someone from the corner.
Don't drink that shit.
As you guys are going downward, you do see multiple cages. You see one cage that has 2 lions. They're kind of like fighting over each other. Both have these huge manes on them. They both look like adult lions. Actually, roll my nature check. What the fuck am I explaining free stuff to you guys?
Yay!
If you have nature, yeah, roll my
That's
nature,
a
just in case.
Bitch.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. That. Thank you.
So bad.
Why?
I got an 8.
8 total?
8 total.
That's lions.
Was it for
That's
nature?
lions. That's lions.
19.
Okay.
I need to move my spray.
Is that my first zoo?
Yeah, my first. You've been to this before?
20.
Okay. So from you guys can tell these lines definitely should not be close together, but they look like it looks to you like this is expensive and a spectacle. You see a hippo just by himself, no water. You see a cage full of like 30 big iguanas just climbing all over it with like metal niche around so they can't go through the wires. You see a small box that you can have to kind of peek through, and you can like open it, and it has a glass counter on top, and it's filled with bats, but very little space for them too. A cage with 2 wolves, 1 cage by himself with a very skinny brown bear. You see a cage with flamingos, and a couple little critters here and there. Some groundhogs. You see some porcupines. A lot of like not rare animals, but that are just not unique to this area. But what you guys gather is this is livable. By today's standards, totally not acceptable. By this standards, they have food. They just need a little bit of space. They might get it in the zoo. But it looks like a little bit of everything here and there. When you guys, the kids, are are kind of like, ooh, ah, just like looking at them and like playing with the big animals. As you see one of the bears kind of like, not mauls, but it like tries to like lunge at them, and he looks hungry to you guys. You see there's a barrel full of very nasty meat. It smells awful. And there's barrels of water as well. They're halfway gone, each one, like almost systematically, all of them are halfway. And then just barrels and barrels and barrels of hay and grain. It looks like horse grain, not really what these guys should be having, but it's better than nothing. And to you guys, there's meat in there. Yeah, there are meats in the veggies. Good. And there's buckets. Nothing's organized. Nothing's really displayed. Nothing's explained. There's just meat buckets, so you can grab and
I'm gonna
put
just
them.
start.
And then there's a set of keys right above the grain.
I'm gonna just start feeding them.
Yeah,
I see the keys, and I'm gonna be like, it'd
I'm
be
gonna
so
watch
easy
the kids and
to like let them all escape, but then they might eat people,
Mhm.
and that's the
I'm gonna take a
opposite
bucket
of what
and
we're
put some
trying
meat
to
and
do.
go towards the lines.
Okay, a bucket of meat.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna just be watching the kids, and if they start getting too close to the cages or anything, I'm just gonna be like swatting their hands away and backing them up. And
So
I'm
there's
like-
flamingos?
Yeah, there's a couple of flamingos.
Cool.
And
I'm
to
gonna
that,
go get
like,
a bucket
the-
of grain and
I'm
go
gonna
to
be
the
like-
flamingos.
Okay, let's
Let
do
them feed
one,
like the
one
like
at a
the
time.
safer
Does anyone have an
animals.
animal that they wanna?
Yeah.
I'll do the
You?
wolves.
Yeah, I
Um,
think
Lions.
I'll do the wolves.
Yeah, I'll go
My
to
people.
the bear.
Okay, so as you guys grab your food of preference to which animal that you so choose to,
yeah,
you also see as you're walking, there is a giant. It starts smelling worse the further you go. Like the meat was kind of obscuring a lot of the smell. There are shovels littered in feces. And the cages also look extremely dirty. And to the other side of the corner, there are barrels where you're expecting that's where they think that you should put the excrement.
Not it.
So,
I'm gonna be like, hey Neff, can you bring those barrels closer?
Oh, fuck.
She's like, I could, but should I?
This is just
I'm
normal
going-
to me.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I mean,
I'm going to, as best I can, plug my nose with some sort of rag or something.
sure, to put a rag over yourself.
Fucking dick. Okay.
You're the strongest. You're the strongest.
And grab the
Fucking
barrels.
Giddings. God.
Grab the barrels, bring them over as much as I can.
Okay.
And
So,
then I will start shoveling.
the poopies. So, easily enough, you can roll my perception, everybody. You can figure out which key goes to which. A lot of them are kind of universal. You think that maybe the locks are broken or not really well done, but a lot of keys can go to different things, and they look slightly different. Like maybe the cages are just old.
You're talking about the animal cages, right?
Yeah, the animal cages. The locks that are putting them in comparative to the key that you have. The keys, the set of like 4 or 5 keys.
About 30 again. Yeah.
24.
I want that feat.
14.
Yeah.
13.
8. Dirty 20.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so everybody
Alright,
but me.
So the corners and then the wolfie. All right.
Corner
Since I keep going this way, let's start. So whom are you feeding?
Bear.
The bear. Okay. As you go up to the bear, it starts pacing around. Looks very, very hungry. Again, he's very skinny. Ferris opens the log. There's a corner, like very separate towards the end, and he kind of is like, if you need to clean it, he's blocking the way and just pacing back and forth. If you have meat in your hand, eventually he's gonna just get up on all 2s, and looks like he's just staring you down.
Yeah, no, I just want to set the meat in the opposite corner so I can go.
Are you gonna go in the cage?
Yeah? Just barely, right by the front. Yeah,
I
just-
opened the
Yeah,
door, correct?
there's no way to give him the meat through the
You can throw it.
Hmm.
As you see, the kids are.
How dirty is the floor? Could he eat it, or would he be eating feces and meat?
He wouldn't be eating feces. Animals aren't that dumb.
Oh no, but I'm just saying, would I be throwing it in like
You
it's
can
that dirty?
you can aim it wherever you want. You don't have to throw it at that corner. Only one corner has it.
Okay. So there are cleaner corners.
Yeah.
Okay, man. Then I'll just, before the door is unlocked, in the corner opposite the feces, just throw something.
Okay. As you throw it, and a little bit of the boat kind of shakes a little bit, because there's a bear. Who the heck is my bear? There's my bear.
And he eats.
Oh, he's so cute.
And move this away. And give a little bit of context.
He's big.
Yeah, he's a big bear.
Yeah,
Okay.
big boy.
Yeah, big boy.
And you're not in the cage, are you?
No, I
Yeah.
still threw it in.
She threw it in. So, with that, Neff, what do you do?
Me?
Yeah.
I am feeding. Well, I'm with the kids, and we're gonna feed the small rodent or whatever they are.
Okay. As you grab the grain and start throwing them into the little moles and the groundhogs start grabbing him and start going to different corners. You see one of the kids try to grow up into him, looking at you, see if it's okay for them to grab the moles.
The moles.
Yeah.
Guys, let's not mess with the wild animals. It's not a good idea.
Fine. You see one of them kind of like ignores you, bites.
Yeah, see, that's why we don't mess with the wild animals.
And I'm the 36-year-old.
Shut up.
You're bigger than everyone. It's
Yeah.
okay.
What do you?
I have a bucket of grain, and I am just
Throwing
eating
the
these flamingos, just
Okay.
going a little nuts.
With flair.
Sure, why not?
What do they eat then?
Krill.
They what? Krill?
Yeah,
They eat shrimp.
Shrimp, yeah.
Okay, but we don't have access to
Yeah,
shrimp,
I know.
do we?
Okay, you're good.
So they will take what they can fucking get.
Slightly. As they kind of start pecking at it, you see a lot of them that don't ignore it, and they kind of go over to the corner. The very brave ones go towards where you are, but fairly easy, other than cleaning the poo part. Everything seems fairly easy.
So whenever they're feeding, they're cleaning at the same time?
I
That's
think,
how we're doing it
no,
right now?
nobody said that.
That's
Well,
what I'm making
sorry,
sure.
No one has said that that's what they're doing,
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
but
And
that
then-
is part of the job apparently.
I understand. So, like, me being the one that's, like, shoveling all the shit
Okay,
and stuff.
which
I'm
cage are you
doing-
in?
You want me to use
Well, you said there was a bunch in, like, the back, right? And
Yeah.
you wanted to
Looked
put
like
in
you
the stuff. So I'm
wanted
doing the one that's not in the cage.
I don't
But I do want to say, over those who have mage hands
I'm a
might be able to
Suck it up,
get their hands a little less dirty.
That's true.
I've seen them use that, right? So that wouldn't be weird to say.
It wouldn't be
like
weird to
that.
say, except the kid's like, what?
What's a mage hand?
Yeah.
I'm like,
That hand?
focus on your duties. You're gonna get a lot of chocolate.
Oh, chocolate.
Duties.
Focus on the duties.
So- You start shoveling the safer areas in the beginning.
Feeding the wolves.
Ooh. As you see the apparently now 3 wolves in the corner. As they
That's not him.
Ah.
That's him.
so you
you
have to
go.
remember 10 different characters.
I'm the only gray one.
Yeah, remembering a color is hard. Thank you. As you go over to them, they kind of like sniff at you, and you see what the biggest one growls at you, and start like staring you down.
And I like finally like growling him back.
He doesn't move, he's just kind of curious, licks his lips, and then starts roaming in a circle, like ignoring you.
I'm like, bitch.
Look here now, cunt.
Motherfucker, meatwolf, you. So what do you do with your bucket of meats?
Bucket of rancid meat.
Putting the meat in the corner.
Okay.
You know, eat. And I guess with my mage hand, I'll clean the shit.
Make sure no one's looking. And you see the hand just up to 5 pounds, moving it towards the location.
Multiple sessions of
And
5
I'll come
hours.
up behind it. Oh, he's putting it in the
I
barrels?
mean, you can.
Yeah, do that. So I don't have to.
Yeah. Fair enough. Sony. Yeah.
I get the lion.
I was thinking
You got the
get
lions?
out of the cage now.
as when you
Sonya
approach
taking
them,
the lions.
you see that both of them just charge at the cage. Get a
Is anyone near me?
2 kids.
Okay, I want to talk to the kids and be like, hey, if you ask that lady over there, she'll give you some biscuits real quick.
Fucking love biscuits. And then start running towards Neff.
You didn't talk to me.
Oh shit.
No, 2 bones.
Bones. 2 children run up to you. Asking for biscuits.
Okay, while they're doing that,
Human food.
I want to cast Speak with Animals
Mm-hmm.
and just be like, y'all play nice, you get meat, but I need to clean your shit.
You first to talk to us. Fine. Give me the biggest one.
And I rummage through the bucket and be like, this one?
And you see both of them start fighting over each other over that.
Hey, play nice.
Roll me a diplomacy.
Yay.
30?
I wish. Which one's diplomacy?
It's charisma based.
Charisma. Diplomacy's not
You see what my rolls?
Yeah?
16, 17.
17.
It's
You
persuasion.
convince them fairly enough to avoid you just because of the oddity that they can understand you. And you see currently Sonya in the back with 2 lions kind of looking at her and eating their meat. And as she grabs the shovel and starts.
If like one of them like flinches towards me, I'll be like, I see that.
I'm gonna be like, tell this one over here to stop being a bitch. The one circling.
So,
I'm ignoring you.
with after a couple of minutes of you guys doing your duties, Bones, Sonya, and
Really?
there is
Yeah.
further down that you hear a never heard that type of growl before. It sounds super deep, super guttural. And the stairs are open. You're just going down there. And you don't down here there's lanterns and stuff, and there's the circles so you can see like natural sunlight coming in. But down there's nothing.
I'm gonna head down there.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I have dark vision. I can see.
Y'all's rolls from the area, you find with your 30, you find a couple of. You smell something first as you're done with your area since you were. Since it's closer to over here. It smells. Fresh minty, maybe? As you see that part of the floor has just sleek ice that it's not thawing and it really should thaw at this one. And you've managed to find 3 pronounce this word. Opaque. A silverish white, maybe hints of blue scales. And same thing, you find one of those scales near where the bear is. That's it. Just see. Reaction. So, you
Can
find
I
it.
talk out loud to the bear but really talk to Sonya?
You can do whatever you want.
Welcome to D&D.
I want to say, hey, and let people think I'm talking to the bear, you know, looking at the bear. Finding some cool stuff over here. But sending it to Sonya.
Everyone roll me a sense motive. Sonya, specifically, but everyone. I can hear it. Except for you, since you're the one
Oh,
that's...
for fuck's
Yeah.
sake.
Sense motive would
14.
be...
Roll me
Sense motive?
What's sense
yeah,
motive?
I'm trying to identify what the fuck is... What? Finding
What modifier is it?
Wisdom.
Thank you.
Nice.
Sense
21?
motive thing, right?
So it's kind
Insight
of a
check.
perception.
Is it
Insight? God damn
Insight?
it.
If it's insight, then
Oh,
I
never mind.
got it.
18.
I keep...
I don't
Sorry,
roll,
guys.
right? Because I'm the one talking.
Yeah.
23.
Old system is still engraved in my head. Insight. Fucking sense motive. Sense motive is insight. Reflex save or dexterity saving throws. Yeah, you just gotta understand your DM's fucking old. Okay.
That was a 1.
Yeah.
Let's wait for the reroll.
That was a lot better. Dirty 20.
Oh, okay.
Now you're really
23.
gonna know who she's talking to.
10.
16.
You're downstairs.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Osiris?
Okay.
Oh, I had 16.
Okay. You kind of... She's not talking to the bear. Maybe she found something. Yes, there's something here that shouldn't be here. For sure. Especially after what you found.
Yeah.
Just that, like... Take that swig. Ooh. Maybe I should look for stuff, too. That's what I need to do.
This is operating more and more like drugs. I love it.
And then it slightly goes away, the little inspiration from your swig.
I'll go and walk over to her and just look around to see what she's talking about.
Sure.
To me?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to send another message to Sonya because she's still on the other side,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So,
You feel that she understood what you're trying to say, though.
oh, okay.
You can still say it. I mean,
Right,
You
right.
don't- yeah,
It's
you
just
don't
us and the
definitely
kids,
do
right?
Yeah, just the kids. The kids are currently surrounding you, Neff, and trying to get biscuits and
I don't have any
poking at the
biscuits.
iguanas right
That
now.
one has biscuits. Kids,
You're welcome.
you're killing me.
So you said that Sonya, you knew what I was saying, kind of thing. Yes. Like, did she respond back to me? Because she can respond mentally, right?
Yeah.
She doesn't have to talk out
Well,
loud.
you have to kind of talk. You can
Yeah.
do this, but you still have to talk.
Do you see something? Are we on the same page?
Yes. Shiny scales of justice.
Okay, I'm gonna. Because my spell lasts 10 minutes, so I'm still gonna negotiate with the boys and then, like, get out.
Okay. Lock it enough. Again,
Yeah.
the lock doesn't really, like, fit, but it does lock. Like,
Yeah.
it just feels like the keys are worn out, or they're duplicates for these cages that shouldn't be, and they were just kind of
Was there, like, a scale in my cage, or did I
a
just.
scale. Oh, outside of it, and
Outside,
a
okay.
slight bit of like this big of just like ice that's kind of spread around.
Okay, I'm gonna be like, play nice boys, and then, like, go to, I guess, what the scale is and try to see, pick it up.
Yeah, you pick it up. You guys can add those
Yeah,
to the inventory if you want.
absolutely. I would definitely
What
want
is
to.
it? Scale? Loose
scale? Scale.
You said opaque.
Opaque scale.
So, none of the kids are currently watching me, correct?
Not to your knowledge.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna make sure that they're distracted. I'm gonna take the entire bucket of grain that I still have, point it towards the bar. Point it towards the bars and push and say, birds or flamingos, go nuts.
The whole thing. I don't even know what I'm rolling.
You know, birds can peck your eyes out. I'm just
Well, they
saying.
probably could if they really wanted to. And then, as you mush, hey kids, and the kids just go and start like and having a ball. You see a couple of them grab some of the grain, and start throwing at the flamingos.
And then I'm going to turn and start going towards Sonya and being like, what the fuck was that
Yeah,
about?
because I, like, just picked it up and, like, I'm looking at it.
Yeah, you see.
I see an opaque scale.
Yeah. You guys.
I'm walking towards.
Can roll me. You don't have to. You guys can roll me an Arcana check.
Oh, okay, that's easier than what I was going to do.
Yeah, I'm just like.
Oh, I've got proficiency
Roll
in
me.
that.
Roll me stealth.
I'm walking towards Bones, going. I don't like kids, apparently.
I like doing that. I'm gonna keep doing that.
That's kind of Don't break it, but yeah.
12
Oh,
Arcana?
for fuck's sake. Do I have to take the second roll? It's not like advantage, right?
I think you have to take the second.
I have to take the second roll?
Yeah.
Was it just. Wait.
That is a 5.
I had a 12. Okay.
You have no idea. This is definitely not. This is a magical creature.
Okay, I'd be able to tell it was
Yes,
magical.
but you
right?
don't know what.
Do I know
Okay.
what it is?
No.
Okay.
But you're 12? No.
Ferris, can you cover me for a second?
What kind of cover you need, fam?
Just like a minute.
Right, but what kind of cover do you need? I've already got
So
the
you have
kids
to identify a
distracted.
magical item. This is not a magical item.
What?
It's a magical part of a magical creature. Different situation.
Item magic of imbued object?
Ooh,
Is it
huge
imbued?
stretch.
It says magic imbued object.
You can cast your spell.
Yes.
Spend 1 minute. Roll me an Arcana check.
I had 15.
15. Nope. Nope.
Tell me what you are.
You hear 2, 4 things kind of just like biting and shit. And they sound big, huge lungs. Like whatever this is has a very long neck, hollow, just sounds and snarls. Super pitch black, but you have dark vision. You can see.
Can we hear this up on our floor?
Nope. He disappeared. You can roll a perception though to see that to see if you notice him being gone.
I got a 19 to identify what you said are.
Okay. I'll give you that.
Okay.
7.
Okay.
19.
Okay.
19.
You guys notice that
Jericho
is
fucking gone.
completely gone,
I'm
and the
just
wolves are eating their food.
Oh, perfect.
So what do you got? You're feeding whatever the fuck's happening.
I'm just like
But-
not sure what
but
everybody's paying attention to. Just
I'm walking to the
noticing
woods.
that like I shoveled all this shit. And nobody's doing
Nobody's
any work
doing any
anymore.
work right now.
I'm just like, what the hell?
I'm gonna walk over to
Nobody
the wolves
has
and
explained
see
nothing.
if
I
I
did
can
my shit.
figure
I
out
did
where
my
the heck
part.
you went. And
Not with your roll so far. You do notice that there is a door leading down, stairs leading down, but you don't see him. You don't see any footprints or anything.
What is it?
You might think this belongs to a dragon. It's not 100% sure. The scales are kind of small. You can't identify which dragon, but there is ice on the floor.
Okay.
And you don't know of anything quote-unquote reptilian that has magical abilities other than dragons. But that's saying a lot. And it has to be something very small to fit here.
My
Yeah.
vision kind of like.
You see that there's a dark, like there's many barrels around here, and they all smell of rotten flesh and meat and decayedness. And there's a cage, and you see 2 beating red eyes in the middle of it, and then quiet.
And with my vision, but I can't.
You can't see through the curtain because you can see in back, but it's a curtain, a black curtain in front of it. And you see the red eyes is glowing, and then as soon as the thing with the eyes notice you, it closes its eyes, and you cannot see it anymore. And the growl and the fighting that you heard, completely dead silent.
Just
So, what are you guys doing?
back.
I want to look at the scale and see if I recognize it, if I know anything about it. So that I don't know. I can pull out my book to figure it out. But
You know what this scale is.
okay, I thought. Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
You know what this is from.
I rolled a 19 on the perception to try to see Jericho, correct?
Yes.
So I know he is fucking
Down.
gone.
You know he's gone.
I don't know where, but I
you
know
see
he's
the-
fucking gone. The last place I saw him was on wolves.
Yeah, and
Okay.
the only thing that's available to disappear is those things. There are stairs literally right next to the wolves.
So, Ferris, we're going downstairs, right?
And do I see any stuff around
Since you're
that
right
hasn't
next
been
to
done work-wise up here?
There's a lot of poop that has not been cleaned. There's a lot of animals that have not been given water.
What's
There's
your
a lot to
line
do
then?
here.
I'm
I don't know.
just
I never wrote
go
it.
back upstairs.
Neutral is
Okay.
what I was going with. I'm
Perception, one last perception for you.
and I'm just gonna be like, hey guys, I can't clean all the shit. Because I don't know anything else that's happening.
I'm
other
gonna
than-
walk
18.
over to the stairs.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna
Okay.
walk over to the stairs too.
As you're heading towards back,
Like
you guys,
slowly.
you guys are above the stairs. You hear as the this part of the stairs closes up, and when you move back, you see the curtain kind of fall down. You see these 2 being red eyes, and you feel man's heat from behind you. As keep fucking taking off the page. You see this huge, and I mean huge fucking dog. But the dog has 2 different heads. And first they start biting at each other, and then they look at you, and they have these 4 beating eyes, and you see 4 more, and then 4 more, and you hear the as the cage was not closed when the curtain when the drake falls over.
Remember
And you
my
are in a
legacy?
room currently right now with
Remember my
the 3
legacy?
death
You had to go by
dogs.
yourself. You had to go by yourself, didn't you?
So these are about the size of a wolf, but it has 2 heads each, and they're way fucking meaner than they should be.
Did we
Does
all
he have
notice
any
that
light?
the
You
door
know
slammed?
I can
He's
see.
got dark vision.
I can see.
No, right, but I mean, you said we can see things now, or it's all still Jericho? We're still up.
Jericho's beneath
Okay.
with these
Yeah.
these puppies. You guys notice because the door closed.
And no one can get in this
And
The
thing.
door seemed to close automatically.
From your view, yeah. The door
Okay,
closed
Spidey
automatically.
sense is fucking tangling at this point.
Oh shit, guys, we gotta get down there.
The second I see the door close, I'm gonna shout out Jericho! Just like top of my fucking lungs. Like I know he's gone. I've seen something close.
Yes.
Something is
Yes.
fucking afoot.
With that, you hear above you. You hear the Jericho, and you can see the grabbing the string that you can grab to pull down, and then you see the 2 death dogs that are like that you bumped into. That they got a 26 on their stealth. Their mouth extends, and you can smell just decay in their teeth, and you see dripping of different. Well, you can't see because it's black and white because you can't see in the dark. But its mouth looks like it's putrid, and it makes no noise. And we're gonna end the game right there.
Ah, for fuck's sake!
Yeah, that was nice.
I was just about to say what I was gonna do.
Yeah. So
Damn it.
Okay.
next time, thank you guys so much for
Damn.
watching.
Hide. I want to hide.
Wait, I don't think longer.
I'm
I
just
don't think
saying,
that's the
y'all made this whole buddy system.
Yeah,
And guess who
yeah.
finds
Yeah.
out?
What the hell happened to the buddy system?
Well,
No.
no.
Well.
Well,
Dogs know better.
that's
You know what had happened was
What had happened was,
If you
let me
freaking
get
live,
this.
you're
last
gonna get the
words.
tongue lashing of a lifetime. I'm just saying.
Joke's on
No.
you. That's his fetish.
That's not what I meant.
Ah!
So guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. Again, it's going to be edited, put at YouTube / ADreamProductionFilm's YouTube page the Tuesday, so you can, just in case you didn't watch all of it, you can rewatch it. Don't hit the table. Rewatch it, and then get ready for the next episode on Wednesday. Yeah, hopefully I'll get the South by video done too, and we can see it. No promises though. But, alright, thank you guys. Remember, walls at the ready.
Woo!
Adios.